Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Hopefully it's great. Hi, I'm Drea. I'm joined today by Robbie
Hello.
and E.
Hello, I have a depleted health bar above me.
God damn it. Where? God, son of a bitch.
Above me.
You did say that.
It's on the screen.
I'll fix it. Son of a bitch.
Oh. Jiraiya started streaming and then realized he didn't set up a thing. And then it's because we have to be silent. I got to watch him panic and try to figure it out.
That's why he needs that fancy setup to where we're muted right before all this gets started.
Yes, the fancy setup, also known as the basic setup.
All right. So
what
we're
happened?
playing Philo Goes West. What's going on?
Yeah, we're going west.
It's because Dry named it just north of south of midnight, and then Spoon said something, so I said something west.
Could be. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
I'm hitting random, and we're gonna spin this wheel, and we're gonna play 30 minutes of a fighting game. It's an original idea.
No one's ever done it before, ever.
I would love if you and Robbie did a random Fidos. Just replace me and D one time.
Probably less entertaining than whenever you and D do it, but me and Dry are substantially worse at fighting games than you and
I
D
think
are.
you guys would fucking shit talk the hell out of each other, which me and D don't do. So I think that would be the funny part.
I think Dry mostly shit talked me, but there would probably be more shit talking.
So, yeah. Wow, all of our audio is so hot. So hot. That's,
Oh, were y'all too
yeah.
loud?
yeah, but it's just on my end. I didn't do any
Oh,
audio
okay.
checks 'cause I'm smart. So yeah, gonna be playing
happens.
South of Midnight. I didn't have the game started yet because I'm hoping that there is a cutscene that plays again when I start it up that played originally when I did the initial setup for this. So we're gonna see if it does do that. And it'll let me
Let's take a look.
hear the audio. I changed some of that already. Evening, Zafoon. You guys heard about this game at all?
I've heard
No.
about it. I haven't tried it yet.
There's graphics in it, so I never heard of it.
There are graphics, E. I know that's going to be really disappointing for you.
But they are cartoony graphics, at least.
Okay, cool. The opening cutscene is happening again. They are cartoony graphics. They mimic,
Stop motion.
yeah. So that's exciting.
All right. All right, he gets a pass.
Oh, good.
For now.
Yeah, for now. If I see a fucking hyper realistic grass, I'm fucking out of here.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about that in this one.
Do you check if this music's copyrighted?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, well.
Muted streams all week, baby.
Yeah,
It's just part of our
Was it,
charm at this point. We're all muted.
I did have to record the Kingdom Hearts because that game's so ridiculous with its muting.
Man, so dumb. So I don't really know the story of this game. I just remember seeing it at last year's Summer Game Fest and being hype about it. And it came out this year, and I've not had a chance to get to it on my personal time. And I was like, man, I wish there was a way that I could justify playing a video game.
If
once
only
a
you had
week.
time once a week for you to just play video games for like 2 hours that
Yeah.
you want to try out, but you're not certain about.
If only there were a way.
Do you know how long this game is?
It is 10 to 12
We're
hours.
going to find out.
Okay. No, we're not gonna find
It's
out. Rocky. We
unknown.
looked this up. We looked this up before.
It is unknown.
I was
There
actually
wasn't
gonna...
another game that ended up being way longer than we thought it would be. That
That's
caused us
'cause-
to look up how long it would be to beat games.
That's because you trusted the AI.
Yeah, I never trust AI, Robbie. One rule.
Well, I
Um,
slipped just the one time.
I think our game audio
That's
is
all it
sounding
takes.
okay with everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
What do you think? Zafun sound good?
I think it's...
I don't know
okay.
if this is the best place to test the audio, but
No, probably not, but...
It's a place to test the audio.
New game. Balanced. Advanced. Custom. Oh, that's fun. Well, we're just going to do balanced. We're going to have the game experience that that we have.
that you're meant to have, arguably.
I don't even know if that's true ever.
It also scanned my computer and put everything at ultra, so I'm gonna probably have to change some of that.
Tapestry, an invisible weave holding our world together.
I mean, so far it looks fine during this cutscene.
I think you're misunderstanding Dry's fleet.
Called Haints. But every great while, a mighty storm brews, awakening a powerful force. A weaver, gifted with the power to reach into the past and mend folks' deep wounds.
This is exactly like the start of Sinners. Like literally the exact same start.
I can't believe Sinners stole from this.
I can't believe it either.
I mean, I feel like this is just kind of Southern folk story, kind of
Yeah, it is.
Vanished long ago.
like might as well be like, oh, this is like down south. I hope it's not like something.
But like even the art style it uses to convey the story at the very beginning is exactly like Sinners. It's very funny.
Deep in the heart of Chickasaw County.
I'm getting hashtag blood vibes from.
Where the last weaver was last seen.
Get out of here,
That
cursor.
evening, Hazel's mama was running late, driving home through a storm that seemed hell-bent on drowning the whole South. Meanwhile, our Hazel is packing an emergency box, fixing to evacuate quickly. A hurricane brewing on the horizon, and a mighty big one at that.
How much cornbread do you guys put in your chili?
A little bit.
Depends if I got good tortillas or not.
No tortillas.
No tortillas.
What about crackers?
No, you just have cornbread.
Wish we had another meat.
What about extra chili?
Nope.
What about cheese?
Extra cheese, I feel like is valid.
Yeah, you can put as much cheese as you want.
We was bad
Okay.
as
All right,
hell.
I'm 1/16 of a square of
I
cornbread.
should be back by now.
Hmm.
Probably got sucked into work.
Define a
again.
square of cornbread.
I should
You
have
go to
done
the
all
store and you
packing
buy a
by
square of
myself,
cornbread.
Yeah.
But here I am.
Those doors popped in.
All right, that's how you move the camera. Good. Y is how you interact. Great. D-pad, current objective, collection, lore. I'll definitely remember, but
All right. What's coming with me?
okay. There's some tearing.
What?
Not a fan. I'm
As
changing
you say,
graphics. Less.
That's what I'm always saying.
and
You
all
are
that's
always
gonna help
saying
with
that.
tearing. Just VSync is already on. Turn the frame rate limiter on, if anything. That'll probably help with tearing.
You're right. I actually do only want 60 FPS anyway. I'm gonna just bump all this
Yep.
down one level.
And that's fair. Like honestly, I did look it up. System requirements. Your computer should be fine. Even
I
at
looked it
ultra.
up too.
I did. I do research before I do these, Robbie. I don't just go in blindly. Usually.
Don't you?
Now OBS he will.
Yeah, OBS I will. Man, still tearing like crazy.
That's what I was saying. Like usually the limiter will help with that, but VSync is already on, so I think it just I don't know.
I think it's your computer. I think it's your. I think it's you.
Could
It
be me.
knows.
Could be me.
What if you turn VSync off?
Maybe.
Maybe. Not really different.
It's a little bit better. Not a lot, but a little bit. It looks fine on Discord, but on Twitch, on Twitch I can see the tearing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just gonna be some
Well-
tearing, I think.
And there goes the flash flood warnings. Like clockwork. That was the day Mama threw up on me after getting off that wacky world. Almost passed out from laughing so hard. Well, she still had that kind of time for me.
To throw up on you?
Yeah. Hey, this is the guy from the thingy.
Got this thing instead.
Opening
Damn.
cutscene.
I know he's weird looking, but I can't help but love him.
The way that this game was described
Never been
on
this
internet reviews that I have read is it is like a southern Psychonauts.
Things got tense with Mama last time I visited.
Psychonauts is already kind of southern, I feel like.
What if more though?
She'll
Yeah.
never explain why she and Grandma Bunny.
What if proper Southern?
Also, it's supposed to default to like this stuttery like claymation animation style, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I gotta stop reminiscing and start packing. For real.
Well, then let's start packing.
Why would you need to specify your box is pack only?
It is really picking up out there.
What else is the box gonna be
Over
for?
here all
Unpacking. You
No.
can only pack
I
it,
know,
not
though.
unpack.
I swung by the shelter because there was a leak in the roof, and then I had to drive folks back and forth to Jolene's to ride out the storm. Besides, you are young and spry, my little track star. Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go. Did you pack
5 minutes?
everything?
In this
Mama,
weather?
I'm grown. This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries. You had the blankets?
yes, because I have my
Hurricane checklist. Is that a smiley face?
You know what? If I lived in a
Hazel,
place that just
big
regularly
face.
had hurricanes, I think I'd just have a hurricane bag ready to go.
We don't have room for my track shoes.
What would you keep in this
expensive
bag?
those things are. You best find somewhere to pack 'em.
And
Condoms,
pack 'em. Yeah, I know,
lube,
I know.
a banana,
I said
pudding,
pack 'em light.
a
Pack
flashlight,
a bag, then pack
Some
a light.
tarps.
a red
Hey,
ball.
You do
that
have a
goes
good
in your mouth.
flashlight now.
then pack
I do have a great
light.
flashlight. Still haven't gotten batteries for it. You forget.
Did you forget what a did you forget what a gag was called, Jiraiya?
No, it's obviously not.
Does he still beat you?
I know the word.
It's a word in the English language.
Mama, I'm serious. What if it's different this time?
That's not for you.
And
to
your
worry
childhood
about.
home will be gone. It's fine.
Yeah.
And now
Don't
you
worry
got
about it.
all
As
this.
we all know, hurricanes are very
Did you
predictable.
just suck your teeth at me?
We wouldn't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Waste time.
That's not what I meant. It's just
It's just what I said.
for a hurricane by myself.
Oh, I thought you was grown.
What if we called up Bunny and go over there? You know, the mansion with the hurricane-proof windows?
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
I do.
We are going to Jolene's church with everybody else, like we always do.
Whatever.
And don't roll your eyes at me.
I wasn't even looking at you.
I made those eyes. I know when they rolling.
I just don't understand why we can't go over there. Bunny still can, even if Daddy's dead. Just tell me
Hazel,
why.
please. Just please go over to Bose and Mrs. Pearl's. Check on them. They may need help.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Whoa.
Damn it!
Not her favorite mug.
No. Your great-grandmother made this.
You never told me that.
I shouldn't have to tell you something is important for you not to break it.
Well, maybe if you did, you still.
I don't know. If it's a mug,
This world existed before I brought you into it, Hazel Flood. Remember that next time you go around thinking you know everything.
I feel like I have that thought process at work every day.
I should have to tell you something's important, not
I
to
do
do
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And I feel like something gets broken at least once a
didn't do
day where
that.
you work, so
Whatever.
I get it.
Let me go
More
check
than
Mostly
that.
a spirit.
It's
That's it.
that's before you even get there. Spirit's dead.
Yeah. As soon as the alarm goes off in the morning, Spirit just dies.
Man, the water's this high already?
Dry, no jumping. You're supposed to be taking this very seriously.
No,
As he
E,
jumps on the car.
This is a jumping game. You jump in this game.
Clearly not. You can't jump over the fence.
Girls are always up for something.
And jump over a car, but not a fence.
What's in this house?
Them's
Probably
the
not.
rules.
Hey, Miss Pearl.
I mean,
Are you there?
a car's shorter than a fence, I feel like.
I think
Guess
it counts on
I'll
the
go check
fence.
Bo first,
I
then.
think it comes on the car.
And the fence.
Robbie, quick, name the shortest car.
The P50?
Still standing after tonight.
I don't know cars. I have to believe you.
All right, well, I
Is
got
it-
lotion when I looked up E50. So.
What?
Google
Found
would just
it.
say ball gag and lotion, and it was whoof.
You know, this does look like a pretty short. Oh, that's a short
Yeah.
car. I saw it
Okay,
next
yeah.
to a person.
Teal P50. That's a thing I probably should have said. Like, as far as I know, it's the smallest production car ever made.
Can you just buy? You could just like buy this.
You used to be able to, not
That's
anymore.
how cars work. Yeah.
But like, if you can
They
find
don't
one
sell
used,
every car.
because yeah, it was a 1960s car in London.
Come on in and grab some punch. It is fucked up out here.
But I came here to check on you, but it looks like you riding this storm out in style.
Oh, yeah. Me and the pups are having a hurricane party. Yep, ain't no storm got me yet. And if things go south, I got my boat. You sure you don't want some punch?
South of
I
Boatman.
gotta go check on Mrs. Pearl.
Hey, it ain't my dogs pooping on her grass. My dogs are gentlemen. Get you off.
Better make
Those
sure Miss
dogs are
Pearl's
like
taking this serious.
fun to look at, but I don't think I'd want one. I don't like short-haired dogs.
Sure, hair dogs are
Uh,
fine.
I think I mostly only had short-haired dogs. You
Like
like a
a-
boxer.
Like a real furry dog.
You like a furry?
A furry dog. Let's not get this going.
I'm gonna clip that out of context and put it on YouTube.
Checking on you, see if you need anything.
It's a 3-second
You
clip.
holding
I
up
like a
okay?
furry.
I'm
That's it.
doing just fine.
It's just a short. It's just loops that.
Why don't you come in for it?
Didn't your mom tell you had like 3 minutes?
Come in, have some
Yeah.
visits. I'm
Why
cooking
did she
them
tell you to go
all
outside?
Had 3 minutes
Why
to
is she
go outside,
offering
was
you
it?
gizzards out of all things?
That's what you got.
Eh,
Very
There's
southern.
a bee in
you can
your
always go
bonnet.
for some gizzards.
I can tell.
Just frustrated with Mama. She stayed late at the shelter and left me
Mermaid,
all alone.
crocodile, owl,
Lacey does
sperm
enjoy her
monster.
work.
Fire.
She could stand a moment's rest.
Right.
Four-legged
She's
spider.
all over the place all the time.
I bet those aren't foreshadowing for bosses at all.
Just wants
No,
everyone to be okay
games never
all the
foreshadow.
time, you know?
No, they never foreshadow in
Yeah, I
games.
know. You need
3
some
shadow,
coconut?
sure.
Thanks, hon. I'm almost done.
Well, you turned down the graphics, so yeah, you probably only got like 2, maybe 3 shadows.
It's all about money.
Why you barking up that tree?
As we know, very high is such a huge downside in comparison to Ultra.
Well, does she ever look in on you?
No, I guess not.
Sometimes people are privy to things that we aren't. Your mama is
True.
doing what she thinks is best. Oh, Jesus.
House is gone. Stop breaking things.
How did that even break?
She just dropped it. I feel like she could have put
Oh.
it down just as easily.
I don't know, Dry. Well, okay. I can't ask these hypotheticals because you hate your mother, but like, I might drop something if I saw a house go off with my mom.
Throw it at her.
Throw it at her. That's worse. You're gonna make her too.
I feel like
As she's chasing after her house that's floating away, just like throw the spider against the wall and be like, I gotta go!
Now this part, I don't think I would do because like what can you do?
right, the
with-
house is
about
already
house
in the
at this
river.
point?
So
Yeah, but she has protagonist power. She can pull it out of the river.
She doesn't have the powers yet.
this would seem fun though.
Just surfing on top of the house.
Yeah.
Oh, up
Now
until
she's
fall in the
dead.
water.
Holy shit. What just happened? How did I get back to the shore?
Hazards such as toxic
Protagonist
water and
powers.
brambles can cause damage. Damage taken is indicated on the life bar.
You know, game. I think we intuited that when that happened.
This could be somebody's first video game, E.
Yeah, and you could intuit that when it happened. Or you know when it's gonna happen eventually again.
Ah, squeeze through.
A very gently squeeze through.
That's my least favorite
Like
game
Last of
design
Us
thing.
2. That's like half of what I did in Last of Us.
Yeah, it's fine in that though.
Dry. If I play Last Labs 2 and there's a fucking wind level and you never mentioned it, I'm gonna be pissed.
That would be so funny.
A wind level?
Dryad is such a fucking baby about wind levels.
There is a level with lots of wind, but it's not like a platforming thing.
Oh, okay.
What is the...
Yeah, they would never make you jump and balance in Last of Us. That would never happen in that game.
I don't think so. I think you're right, Robbie. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, never.
I'm gonna give you
It's
so
below
much shit when
Neil
I get to that point.
Good, I hope you give him all the shit when you get to that point.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Ladder
Neil
and-
Druckmann would never go low.
So you said this is like Psychonauts. I'm getting more Uncharted vibes so far.
It's very
Uncharted with
platforming.
magic.
This is not as platformy as Psychonauts.
Bunny's house is uphill.
It's
Yeah.
a different kind
She's
of
always
platform.
fine
This
there.
is more Uncharted platforming.
Yeah, this is
And
Uncharted.
her head's not nearly big enough.
We don't know. She's gonna drop into a dreamland at some point. Okay, I think we're there.
Like right now?
I think we made it.
Nah, this is probably real.
What was that?
I don't like that spider.
No,
thing.
just the wind.
Must have been the way. Yeah.
Is this exciting for you, E? Because this is about 40% of Uncharted.
Yeah.
You know, I bet if I was playing this, I'd be like,
Can't give her
okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Billboard.
Flood. Injure? Good. I love that stupid Photoshop though.
Gas station. Those are great places to hide
Pick up
out.
get some snacks. I mean, the gas tanks are rooted into the ground, so
That's true.
now how much that would help you, I don't know, but
Ooh, a bar. Oh, a semi.
Ooh, a
Sorry.
truck.
shit.
Urgent care.
Oh, get a donut.
Scaffolding.
Okay, I'm on my way.
There's your donut. Get the donut. Get the donut.
That donut is oddly low poly.
Yeah. Is that a raccoon?
I think so.
I like this music.
This music's very Psychonauts.
very- Say, it feels very jazzy.
Yeah.
It's
Headed to
New
the old
Orleans.
place.
Yeah.
Got no other options. I'm so scared for Mama. Dad, if you're up there, keep her safe.
And if you're not up
I don't
there,
think you get. You're down there, Dad. Fuck off. I don't think angels like get to help, do they?
Go around.
I don't.
If they're bad enough.
So you don't turn into an angel.
I thought that was the explicit thing that happens when you die.
No, angels are their own thing.
Yeah, they're a whole different thing.
Oh,
Because technically Satan was an angel. Like a fallen angel is a demon.
I feel like that doesn't add or detract from my original statement, but sure.
Well, we don't turn into angels because angels are their own entities.
Yeah.
I see.
Like they're originally from heaven.
I know y'all
At least according to, mythos.
Excuse me.
La Biblia.
You can't just show up unannounced. I have to talk to
Could
Bunny.
you point your camera down a
She's risky.
tiny bit, Robbie?
You're gonna have to come back to work.
No.
Just like a tiny, tiny bit.
Right there.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is all this racket?
I don't like her.
Hey, Grandma?
Is that
Gasp.
Hazel? You've gotten taller.
Anyway, I put like half a square
What
of cornbread
brought
in
you
this chili.
sopping wet to my doorstep this evening.
I told her you were resting.
Hell yeah.
She
A lot
just
more than a
nonsense,
16th.
Lily.
It's just
That's
corn
my
chowder
only
at this point.
grandchild down there. What can we do for you?
The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and
Swept down in the river in that tin can of a home?
I tried to catch her, but I couldn't. I couldn't keep up. There's no one in town. I saw the lights on here, and I came for help.
And we will. In the morning.
But you know people.
Can you call
We
the
were
sheriff
just
or
invited to
You know rescue services are
do a
paused
stream
in the
thing for
middle
the
of a
summer Keeleys.
hurricane, dear.
something? You're acting like you don't even care.
Mind your tone, please.
Who knows if I can or
You don't
not yet.
understand. It ain't just about Mama.
I think I'll actually be
seeing
available to do
these
it. So
Things. These strands. In the air. I'm scared.
Called cigarette smoke.
Strands.
Yeah. Yeah. There is something big out there.
Lily,
Yes, ma'am?
clearly my
Oh,
granddaughter
she's a
is
monster.
not in her right mind right now. Afraid for
What?
her mother and all.
She's Southern Igor.
Ready a guest room.
Yes, ma'am.
Poor thing. You've been.
I was gonna make the
through a
comment.
lot
She looks like she's
tonight.
overworked.
she does look
Come
overworked.
sit down for a minute.
Yeah.
Not mutually exclusive.
Fair.
That's true. That's true.
I have no argument to that.
I'll take care of this.
I wonder if she's a villain or not.
I don't think so.
Couldn't be.
Where am I?
Why would a white person be a villain in a story about
Strange
African Americans?
dream.
You're right.
No, never.
I've seen them before.
Oh, cool. I feel like this is over tutorialization.
Name? They're
Yeah,
saying
what do you mean? Because it also puts it right after her again.
What are you doing here? Huh. How interesting.
Who? Who are you? What are you doing in my dream?
It's like the boar from Princess Mononoke.
Her dreams are spooky. Oh, that's where I have to go. Okay.
I would have never known. Being the only thing in the void and the walls closing in, directing me towards this area.
I'm right here. Ma.
Let's put a bush here.
Can you
Don't make
see
an
me?
invisible wall. It's a dream. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it could be anything. A blazing inferno.
That's my favorite sauce at B-Dubs.
Blazing inferno.
I don't know. It seems like it would be a sauce name.
Baby bug! No!
Sounds like that's what like Robbie puts in his coffee in the morning or something.
Maybe on top of my chicken, but not my coffee. I'm not a monster.
You
We
had
are
chicken
playing.
in the morning?
I mean,
Sometimes.
yeah, chicken and waffles is delicious.
Chicken and
Sure.
waffles is pretty
Robbie's gonna be
delicious.
making chicken and waffles at 7 a.m. before he goes to work.
Yes. If anybody were to do that, I think it would be Robbie to do that. Actually.
You know what? Fair. He's like frying
I've
them
done
too.
weirder things.
Oh no. Sam, to answer your question, we are playing South of Midnight.
The trailer. Mama. Oh no. Grandma.
This is like Coraline.
Bunny. Lily.
It's like Alice in Wonderland.
We gotta find Mama. Hey, open the door.
This all seems fine.
I would trust an owl.
Yeah, they're the most trustworthy animal,
Only option.
and
Yeah, I
definitely
guess.
don't want to
The
scratch your
strange
eyes out and
thing
eat
here.
them.
Maybe
That's every
It
animal.
wasn't a dream.
Not my cat.
For now.
For now, until I don't feed him for a couple hours. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Lily, dear, let this be the last time I remind you that I like my tea with 2 sugars. Not 1, not 3, 2. How many years have you been in my employ?
God, she's always been so
What, is that it?
passive aggressive.
You have to find the.
Well, it's 1 out of
Did you-
3.
Did you hit tab too?
Tab's not really an option for me.
Well, it said right bumper to tab or something.
Hey, look at that.
Just in case your tutorial wasn't you know.
Tutorially enough.
There's that. There we go.
There
Hey,
it is.
Storybook. Collectibles. Okay. Can I jump down there? Nope.
Well, you could.
Well, you're right. I could do it.
You could, but the game went nope.
She landed very gracefully.
And then the game went nope.
The strands. That stuff. That thing last night. What's happening?
You're dying.
We don't know that.
I can't believe.
No, she's probably not.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Her mom is.
Locked me in there.
Oh yeah, her mom's gone.
All right.
Literally washed
How
down
do
the
I get
river
her out?
in a house.
Yep.
You got this one, E?
Sure. September 7th, 1989. When I hold the hooks, I can see hints of strands and stigma flickering at the edge of my vision, but I can neither unravel them nor can I make them tangible. It's infuriating. March 11th, 2003. I've exhausted all frameworks and possibilities. No methodology has brought me closer to controlling the strands, and the hooks refuse to sing to me. The light of my life has still gone dark. Maybe there's another way.
Unraveling stigma.
3 of 3.
What the
Where
hell
was
does that
2?
mean? Can Bunny
That's
see
a good
strange
question.
too?
Well, that's frustrating.
I wish you were here, Dad.
What? Why is there? Oh, right. This is her grandma. Wait, is it?
Oh.
Why is there a
She
picture of
said-
Dad here?
Why would her grandmother, her father's mother, have a picture of her father?
See, so you get it then.
Does she lock all the doors?
Also, Saboon says, "Okay, hope now." So delayed response.
There's something
Cornbread
wrong.
in chili? Funny. I was at the checkout when I got the Steam notify getting stuff to make chili. I would use a whole muffin of cornbread,
Hell yeah.
which I feel like, counting on the
But,
squares of cornbread, that's
Are we talking like mini muffin
people's
cornbread or like muffin cornbread? Because I'm on muffin.
I would
side.
assume like muffin cornbread.
I was thinking mini.
Mini muffin's not enough cornbread.
Those voices are getting louder.
That's 1/12. That's arguably more than I'm putting in.
Why do you hate cornbread?
Well, I don't eat that much.
You should eat more. It's delicious. It's
If
okay,
made
like,
right,
that's
too
corn.
it's
much
delicious.
cornbread. I don't know. Like I use a 16th of my cornbread, and that's enough to fill the bowl. So I don't know what's up with yours.
Oh, you're doing it wrong.
Dryer really likes his cornbread. Also, so does Safoon, because he's saying a muffin.
Hell yeah. You're doing it
Like
right.
the
Zafir.
standard tray of 6 cupcake size muffin.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, there's combat in this game. I forgot about that.
You get to fight your enemies with the gnarliest looking hooks imaginable.
This is actually a prequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, that would suck.
A prequel to that movie?
Yeah,
That too. I think there actually is a prequel of that movie.
I think there is, but there's also
No,
a,
just getting
continuation happening.
hit with that, or somebody like
what is all
stabbing
this?
you with that
I
hook.
feel
That
like
would
I'm going
suck.
insane.
Oh, suck.
But no, because in the original, I Know What You Did Last Summer, like one of the guys gets hooked underneath the chin with it and like pulled across the table. Like that's all I could think of was like with those hooks. Like, ugh.
What about like a fish hook?
Hurts? It hurts when it gets stuck in your skin?
Oh shit! Ah!
Oh yeah, now she's fine.
Yeah.
That's not possible. Foot's fine too.
Also, Sam's eating zoodles with pesto and might add grilled chicken.
The fuck is zoodles?
It's like
Knockoff noodles?
noodles. It's noodles in the shape of every animal at the zoo. At once.
That would be.
The hooks
So the blob.
reacting to that thing. Bunny called it stigma. Do they know what to do?
Unravel.
Zucchini noodles, apparently.
Ew.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Whoa. This game's rated M.
Yeah, she did just say fuck.
Depends on if it's indie or not. If it's indie,
Fair.
it's not rated anything. You don't have
I
to
don't
rate
think it's
yourself.
indie.
It is not indie, but it's not quite AAA, I don't think. Like, Microsoft gave the money to publish, but I don't think Microsoft funded the game.
I don't need you. I never did.
Oh, right. Oh man, is that
What?
what's in my future? Eating zucchini and pretending it's pasta?
You can have spaghetti squash.
You're not helping.
Spaghetti squash rocks.
I don't believe you.
It's good. It doesn't taste like spaghetti.
Truth was, she
Right,
was
I don't like
glad to
squash.
leave the Flood mansion behind.
Well,
Used
like
to
it.
handling things on her own,
Oh,
she
okay.
set off down
My
river to
bad.
find
I
her
didn't
house
realize
and
that was the
rescue
option.
her herself.
I don't understand why your character
Yeah,
shifted her
magic
opinion on
call.
her grandma so
A
fast.
magic
Oh.
she felt in her bone, but she had never seen before.
Maybe it's something we missed with the second part of
And
that
something
diary.
True. The
entry.
second part's like, I love
that
having
house
slaves
hid
in
all
which slavery
manner
was
of secrets.
was legal again.
I mean, maybe.
Hazel
Could
set
be.
off
There's
to
no way
find
we'll
her
ever
home
know.
through the hurricane-ravaged land, but her path would lead her to a place haunted by whispers from days of yore.
Do your zoodles taste like noodles, Sam?
I imagine they taste like zucchini.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But they're
bet.
long and stringy now.
Hey, got a
It's all on
cheapo.
me to find her. There's
Nice.
no one coming out.
So also to answer your question, the developers of this game was Compulsion Games. They're actually considered to be one of the studios of Xbox games. So Xbox does own them.
So it's
So
first
an
party
Xbox
then.
game, yeah.
Yeah.
So here you go, it's M.
I need to get downriver.
Yeah.
If Mom is trapped, I'll figure it out.
What's this? Oh man.
Shit Creek.
This is an Unreal game for sure. Look at that water.
Yeah, made in
Yep.
Unreal Engine 4.
Brown.
Yep. Man, why is Unreal Engine 4 so bad at water?
I think there's very few things that are good at water.
That's fair.
Just their shading with water, like I think it's the worst I've seen is in that one game with the shooting and your cowboys.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
No.
Red Dead Redemption 1.
No. The extraction shooter. Come on, Robbie.
I think.
What?
Red Dead Extraction?
No, it's first person. We played it on stream once. Me and Rocky would play it sometimes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of it right now. I gotta Google it now. It's gonna bug me.
Yeah, give that a googs.
The Hunt. The Hunt.
The Hunt Showdown, yeah. The Hunt Showdown is really bad about it because it's super distracting. There's water everywhere.
Okay, looking at the water.
It's everywhere.
Turn off the graphics.
It
Don't look
doesn't,
at the ground. It's fine.
doesn't
All
matter.
the way out here?
New lore. These magical overgrowths stem from stigma in the area.
Where am I anyway?
I will say though, that one's not Unreal. That one's Crytek Engine.
Oh, really? Thought
Yeah.
that was Unreal for sure. I mean, Crytek sucks at water then.
Foxes. The storm's got all the fuzzy guys.
I
out
mean,
and
in the
about.
Crisis games, water was fine, but they also overdo everything in the Crisis games.
Shit. This was my way downriver.
Whee!
Only way forward is down.
I feel like the tearing's a little better now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really
Notice.
noticing it now.
Look at these bunnies. Run, bunnies.
It's like some weird folktale. Brer Rabbit or something.
It is like that.
Rare Rabbit. I'm not familiar with that one.
Nor am I. Look it up.
Also, Sam was saying that Horizon is good when it comes to water, which I actually can't argue. They actually do pretty decently with water. Apparently, the Decima engine is that or whatever. But also, Guerrilla Games is another one of those overachievers when it comes to graphics. Like,
Yeah.
they really like to show off how good they are at making high graphics games.
I think their games are ultimately pretty boring,
Hell no.
but they're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're also apparently a nightmare to work with.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh no!
It's Hades.
This better work.
All right, I can attack.
I'm not
can do a
seeing,
charge attack.
like any Psychonauts in this so far. I'm
That's
gonna be real.
No.
This is what the write-ups I saw on the internet were, man.
I think they haven't played Psychonauts in 10 years.
Like the combat actually reminds me of Alice Return to Madness. So far.
Yeah, actually.
Good. I did that.
No.
These screw without these hooks.
Do you not read the one thing it told you to do about attacking?
No, not even a little bit. Why?
Because it said hold X to do advanced attack.
But it like does a weird line thingy.
Yeah, that's
for
the
the charge
AoE,
attack?
presumably. There you go.
There you go.
Whee! Second me health? No.
Also, Spoon says, "Hey, that's not the Slender Man."
Sam said that was a sneaky slam against Horizon. Sam will remember that.
During this
To
time.
be fair, I'm
the
on Team
mu-
Sam when it comes to games. Usually, like I actually do also like Horizon Zero Dawn.
All right, get health back through health coils. Can lock on. Oh, that's nice. That's good. And combat compass. Cool.
I'm never gonna play Horizon, so I can't be like a tiebreaker for the stream.
No, you would absolutely hate Horizon.
I don't even want to play Tears of the Kingdom, and that's slightly up my alley.
Oh, that was too close. Retry combat.
Try again.
All in.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, neat. I hope it's not that long every time.
It might be.
Might be.
Sam's agreeing with the Alice Menace
Yeah, this
vibes.
is actually very
Yeah.
Alice so far.
Interesting. Maybe
Alice
the
is
issue
a-
is no one played that game.
Me, Dry, and Sam all played that game. It's a great game.
Yeah, kind of nobody played that game. It didn't do
Except
well.
for me, Dry, and Sam, apparently.
There's a reason why
Which
there's
is
not
why
a
the third one got canceled.
Yeah.
Robbie, you all also played Alan Wake, or yeah, Alan Wake. That doesn't mean people played Alan Wake.
Just because we have good taste doesn't mean other people do, Robbie.
Video games are too expensive. You can't be spending it on Alice in Wonderland 5.
When we
They
got
probably thought it was part of the Disney series. They're like, I don't care.
that first Alice game, we got on a 2-pack disc thing that also came with Clive Barker's Undying.
Both those games are great, in my opinion. Like, the reason I have a GOG account is because they have Undying in GOG.
I have to look this up because in my brain, Clive Barker's like some basketball player.
No.
Nope.
Clive Barker's an author. He's most famously known for writing the Hellbound Heart, which is what they base the Hellraiser series off of.
This looks like a Hexen.
Yep. Fighting comic book monsters now.
I don't know about Hexen.
Need health.
Yeah, Sam was also saying, I played the original on PC too. That game formed me, along with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Another good game.
Good game.
Far off road.
Yeah.
Broken game.
Hope I'm nowhere close to that.
Broken game, but God, despite being broken, it was really good.
It's those voices again.
Oh.
Might be worth checking out.
So I'm getting old.
You good?
Yeah, I'm getting old, and I have this thing to where if I don't have like something under my left arm, my hand like starts to cramp. And I've also noticed
good.
that if I play a game for too
Here's the
long while
river.
wearing my wedding ring,
Come on.
that my
There
hand
has
starts
be
to
a way
hurt.
around.
So
Well, try it. I don't think that's like getting old. I think that's part of being a gamer.
oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, you can't be married and be a gamer.
Oh,
I
that's
think
true,
part of the
actually.
rules.
That wasn't in the
So
handbook,
You're just playing too many games. You just gotta lower your gamer score.
Yeah, it's in the PS5 user manual, I think.
Seems to be coming from down there.
Let's jump. Oh, that didn't work. Let's jump again. Okay.
Sam also has the hair cryptic. Maybe it's genetic.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that it's probably carpal tunnel.
Sounds like
So I'm gonna ignore it for a while.
Cool.
You can ignore it in a while, and then in your 60s, get the surgery to get that nerve cut. Or not nerve, that tendon cut.
I'm not gonna have enough money when I'm 60. So I'm just gonna do it myself.
He's just gonna take out tendon altogether.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, that's actually considered to be one of the most simple surgeries in the world. So technically, Dry probably could do it himself.
I could do
I
that.
still wouldn't recommend it. He could.
don't
I
think he
wouldn't
could.
recommend it, but he could.
Simplest surgery in the world. I could do a simple surgery. I bet.
Could you do a simple surgery well?
It's a loop.
Didn't say it has to be done well. It's on myself. What am I gonna do? Sue me?
Yeah. Infinite money hack. Sue yourself.
For malpractice and have to pay yourself monthly for the rest of your life.
And then you use the government's money to pay for it.
Oh shit. Money hack. Is this a better weapon? Because I don't like the way the other ones feel.
Now why you
This one you have to poke.
put it down? Keep those hands
It lets you see into the ghost world.
Oh shit.
They can't have gone far. When I find them, I swear I'm gonna.
Shut up. Eyes open. They won't stop looking for us, and we can't stop moving. I know y'all nervous, maybe scared.
Is that Harriet Tubman?
But this ain't my first time doing this. If you trust and
It says
listen,
Mahali,
you will
so
be
probably
free.
not.
You and
Okay.
your little one. Now come on.
She gives off Harriet Tubman vibes.
Fair
I
enough.
think that's just kind of what a lot of them look like.
I'll take you to the
Well,
river.
not only that, like the whole underground railroad and like getting
Long
people from
journey
point A
ahead.
to point B.
What the fuck? Am I seeing things? This can't be real. But they looked so
Damn,
real.
the American education system failed her. She doesn't know about slavery.
I can't stop now. Those ghosts are my best chance of getting downriver.
Yeah, Sam was also saying he also wrote a giant book called Magica. I'm gonna guess is how you say it. Took her years to read it, which is fair. Most of his books are super long. She also has a hand cramp thing, like she said earlier, and I'm sure there's a YouTube video on how to do it surgery wise. Which honestly,
no, I think YouTube actually
you're
does have
probably
rules
not
against
wrong.
that. No, I think YouTube would be like, no.
I don't know. We'll see.
To be fair, you can actually look up how to do my eye surgery that I got done on there. It gives you like the basics of like how it's done.
Hell yeah. Cool, you
Once
spend
again,
floofs.
wouldn't recommend doing it on someone.
Press Y to collect a floof.
Loof.
That's helpful.
Give me your floofs. Lend me your floofs.
What's this?
Probably a floof.
Floofy and soft. Everything else around here feels so
Floofy
wrong.
and soft.
Don't like that. Fox, get it! No.
I miss foxes. They used to be really.
Oh,
You're supposed to follow the fox, Dry.
it felt like I could walk in that water.
Foxes used to really be prevalent where we are, and they kind of all got driven out.
Foxes and wolves, then murdered them all. Now we're like, oh shit, we need those.
Who could have seen this coming?
Who could have?
And now we have so many fucking rabbits
I always hate
in both ways.
It's true, yeah.
Now, follow me.
What the?
You get 10. If you have 10 rabbits, you'll have 40 next week.
Get back. Get back. Hide.
Wait! Hey, where'd they go?
I know that they gotta pad the game out for like 10 hours, but
They got it's a requirement.
like I don't know. I feel like just make the character realize they're ghosts. They clearly don't look like not ghosts.
I think. the
Well,
whole
what if she's
idea-
still dreaming?
And it's loud where they went in.
I think the whole idea of ghosts, though, is ghosts don't realize that they're ghosts, but they're just like reliving things that happened while they were still alive.
Sure,
I
but
think you're
she
misunderstanding
realizes-
Jiraiya.
We're not following the ghost's perspective. This isn't a ghost story.
Isn't it?
No.
No, this seems a lot better.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
no,
a lot
let's
more
not go
happening in
that-
this.
Well, okay, well, I'll pause for a second.
I still haven't even listened to that episode. I don't even know what Robbie's full opinions were on it.
I did like it, not as much as Dry, but it was artistic in the way that they were telling their story, and I appreciate that.
I don't know if anyone could like it as much as Jiraiya, except maybe the people who made it.
I really like that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently
Sam likes it a
Dry
lot,
was talking
doesn't
about
she?
how the.
I don't know.
But no, what Dry was saying about that movie was apparently that movie was made for the director. Like he made that for himself, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how a lot of movies work.
Wash away. Had to be ours.
The running around and jumping feels good. The combat feels like
Together.
too heavy.
No looking back. Just gotta clear the next hurdle in front of me.
Maybe get lighter weapons later on.
Maybe.
That was definitely a load-in.
Nah.
Whole family's forced to make do with so damn little.
Well, to be fair, this is way past when they were alive. So it probably looked a little better.
I don't know. They probably had
maybe
about
not,
the same amount
actually,
of stuff.
Yeah.
Pins.
The Maracas of Justice.
Meat thermometers.
Lawn darts.
Cradles of Justice.
Oh, spinning top.
Yeah, a dreidel.
Now come
Not quite a dreidel.
this way.
Close enough.
I think dreidels are specifically the wood ones.
You can have a not wood dreidel.
It has to be that shape,
I
though.
thought I was gonna say I thought dreidels were made of clay.
Dreidel made of clay. Yeah,
made
you
you
can have
out
a
of
dreidel
clay,
made of clay or wood or like a bunch of stuff. It doesn't gotta be, you know. I got
Gotta
a
be that
spell.
shape, though.
Use it during exploration against enemies. In combat, there is a cooldown period after use that can be accelerated by unraveling enemies. Use it on echo objects to make them solid for a short time. Okay. Use it to weave enemies, increasing all damage and preventing them from moving or attacking. Okay.
I feel like it doesn't need to like stop the game for this, but
Right.
you know,
There they are. Gotta follow.
use it on them.
Please,
Try.
okay, Mama.
Not hard enough, Jiraiya.
You're right. I'm not trying that hard. I really like the art design. How long does it stay solid? Does it like blink out of existence when it's getting? How do I know? Is it just once I'm done walking on it? I think it's that one. I think it's once I'm done walking on it. Okay.
Who knows?
What's that way? Stuff. I want it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't know how to get over there.
So according to Google, actually, apparently that's a mistranslation. The clay thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it made of wood?
So Google says that they're normally made out of either wood, plastic, metal, or glass. However, in the original Yiddish version, according to the Israel Center of Judaism,
Goosebumps.
the Yiddish version, the singer is referring themselves as the dreidel, a four-sided spinning top made out of blah, which translates to lead. In the English version, the lyrics referred the singer to having a dreidel made out of clay, so it's a mistranslation.
huh.
Interesting.
Weird.
And it probably was to like keep the rhyming scheme, if anything.
Where y'all pull this from?
I feel like you could have it be lead.
You could, but that thing is like clay and play rhyme together.
So does lead and bled. What were we talking about?
Oh, you know, dreidel, 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 I made you out of lead. Dreidel, 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 hit me in the head and then I bled.
Yeah, that's how the song goes. That's what I remember.
You already had the rhyme with "hit me in the head." Like, you have to keep it going.
Yes. Well, Dry said lead and bled, so I had to find a way to make bled make sense.
Right. You acquired strand spell.
But it said I played it till I bled.
Use it to expel enemies.
Nah, that's fine.
Hey, thingy.
Impossible.
Yeah, also according to Google, dreidel is distinctively just has four sides to it.
Like a dice. Nope.
Yeah, but one that you can spin.
Speaking of dice, I watched this guy who talks about like old board games versus like how they are now.
How do I get over?
Yeah.
I learned there's a lot of board games they like removed the dice in the, I think it was like the 60s, because they were like dice are sinful and evil, so they like made them spinners.
What?
So like that's why like life uses a spinner.
Really?
Interesting.
Because it's sinful?
Yeah, because it's like gambling.
Because it can be used. Yeah, I was gonna say it can be used as a tool for gambling.
I bet you so can a top. I'll bet you $1 it can actually.
I don't think they use tops. I don't think that's what they.
Oh.
I think they use spinners and like cards. I think were the common ones.
Yeah, because cards famously are not used for gambling.
No,
Okay.
but it's just like it's so funny that like we need to remove the evils from our children's things. We cannot let them use dice. Anyway, send them off to the coal mine.
Yes. Put them in the mine.
Put them in the mine. Here, put these lead toys. I don't know why that's what they sound like, but
We've been in a mine
they
a really
might
long
have.
time. So
And at the time, they're making toys out of lead and then letting kids take cocaine for cold medicine. So,
well, everyone took that.
you know, when America was America. Brig it. Yay! Hey, the thingy I was looking for. Yay! Everything worked out in the end.
hooray!
That's a lot of floofs. I gotta be able to. Okay. While in the air, jump to slam the ground. That's not what that says. Press X to slam the ground. Okay. Oh, I could have. Oh, no, I couldn't have. Inflicts increased. Weaves, and there's 2 more spells. Okay. Okay.
So I guess the floofs are your XP,
Yeah.
and you're walking away from that one.
No, that's a health. I had to flip the
Oh.
tin. I don't know why that's a thing, but
It's a thing.
it's a thing. My health is full, though. So.
Oh, just
I'm gonna
can't
push
get
you.
enough back off.
All right. Easily peasily.
In sense, because dice are using D&D, and back then D&D was double working goals. This was before D&D, I think, but
All right. Well, that's gone. And we can break down the door. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I have a feeling I'm about to get another spell. I feel like they're giving me a lot of things very quickly.
for now.
Pull a thing or pull an enemy towards you.
So you can hit him with the scorpion. Come here, then.
Get over here. Oh, I don't have a double jump. The fuck?
Also, you can't push that with your bare hands, and if you push it with telekinesis and it bounces back at you, it's gonna hurt.
Huh. What's this? Is it page 2? You got this one, Robbie.
All right. To the old spirits reading this message, if you can understand me, use the radio waves to speak through my spirit voice box. I can't see you, but I want to help you lay to rest. I'm the girl who's... Oh, why am I saying in that voice? I'm the girl who sits on the loft with my spirit talking board. Use the planchette to spell out who you are. It's easier to be friends when you know each other's names. Your friend, Chloe Drudge. P.S. Sorry for the older kids who party out here. Or sometimes. I tell them it's disrespectful, but they don't listen. No one does.
Chloe Drudge. Wonder where you are now.
Probably dead. You seem to be near a lot of ghosts.
Not afraid of you.
Also seems to be a lot of spirit corruption happening.
Yeah, there is. Okay. Getting some options for combat now. A little more interesting.
I think they should take the options away, actually.
You would think that, actually, though.
Just railroad this entire game.
Yeah. I think it should just be boiled down to rock, paper, scissors. I think that's good for games.
It's something that would be interesting, but I can see a lot of people getting really pissed at it really quickly. Is that there's like a turn-based game, but whether you hit or miss was based off of a game of rock, paper, scissors.
That's got to exist, right? That feels like a...
I don't know if that does exist, because that would get real tiresome after, like, you know,
I know
10
some
hours
games
of
have,
that.
like, there's, like, Alex Kidd and stuff, which have, like, mini games that are just rock, paper, scissors and are a fight, technically, but...
I just feel like that's an exact, like, indie game. It's like, yeah, I found this indie game for 7 cents, and it's an hour long, and you play rock, paper, scissors to do turn-based battle.
I mean... I would make it for, like, a free game you could play, but it would be annoying.
Yeah. Be an interesting, like, little quick game or, like, a demo-style game.
How to make more small games?
You haven't even finished your
Like
game.
how small?
Stop
Like
thinking about the
mini
next
games
one.
or micro games?
Jiraiya, game devs are always thinking about their next game. That's just more of the
True.
process.
It's what game devs do.
Oh, I can break this. Ow.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
And I mean, like, games that are, like, 10 minutes long, Robbie. Like small games.
Okay. So mini then.
Micro.
I mean, mini game has a different connotation, but yeah, I guess.
Oh, you mean you want to make baby games?
Yes, thank you.
Ooh, what's this?
I guess the
Safe
way
word?
that I'm also
Another one
thinking
of
about
those
it too would be
symbols.
like, you know, mini games in the sense of like the DreadX collection, where like they're anywhere between, you know, 10 minutes to an hour long.
Hmm.
Micro games would be like what you'd play for like the little games that you'd play for WarioWare games.
That is what micro games is, but that's why I mean, like, mini games just have a connotation to them already.
A Mario Party
So
connotation.
I would not call it a mini game.
Stigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth with boils only we healers can see. The hurt and the sorrow, scouring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety's the only thing keeping my heart and soul healthy. Missed a lot of notes.
Why me?
I don't know where these are.
Yeah, me neither.
This has got to be the path they took to reach the river. Never knew this was here. I wonder how many other.
You don't
folks
remember this in
escaped through
Psychonauts?
No, I forgot the part where you just go into a boring looking cave and jump around.
I remember that part. Don't worry.
And make
Those are
bridges
their-
out of voodoo magic.
Those roots are too
I
high.
think I'm not like this. Really is just I don't know why they use that as the explanation or as the comparison.
It honestly might be the fact that, like you said, no one played Alice Return to Madness.
I think just like people are just bad at comparisons a lot of times. Honestly,
Yeah.
There's that. That's fair.
Like, she has powers. You know, like Psychonauts.
yeah. I
No
don't know.
other game has psychic powers.
This part is definitely like I would say Uncharted of the most fair comparison.
Yeah.
This is it. The way out.
All right. Let's see a change from the darkness. Let's get some bright colors in here.
On her journey to find her house downriver, Hazel felt hushed and awed by what she saw. Spirits appeared before her eyes, leaving her stunned. She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of Prospero, but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her wheel magic. The same magic now calling to her. The farther Hazel got from town, the stranger and more fantastical the world became. She didn't know dangerous creatures from old folks' tales still abide here. And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
A big
Fish?
fish.
Big old catfish by the looks of it.
Oh shit.
delicious.
Delicious and wisecracking.
Hey, another Chivo. Chivo's popping out the wazoo.
Hey, forget about it.
It's not much further now. The river must be close.
Finally. Please let our house be in one piece.
No, it's gone. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hazel. Your house is gone.
What?
You're fighting
It's
weird
just you
string
find it,
demons.
it's perfectly normal. It's just sitting there.
Whoa. While targeting us, I can grab their projectiles and throw it back at them.
Okay, fighting a nest that shoots flies at you, that's 100% Alice Return to Madness.
Yeah.
Maybe I can chuck those back.
I don't know, I'm getting Binding of Isaac.
Ow. Neat.
You know, I should be like a game journalist and just find the weirdest games to use as comparison. Just like completely like apt comparisons though. But like just like I'll be like, you know, this reminds me a lot of Mussolina. People are like, what?
So was unraveling like help me in any other way besides just make them go away?
I thought
think it's how you just keep
unraveling. Yeah, you just need it.
Wee. It's like the opposite of Alan Wake combat. Alan Wake combat, you need to like get rid of their light shield and then you can attack them. Unless you like attack them a bunch, then you can get rid of their thing. It makes sense in my head more.
Sure.
Just let me have this thing, okay? This is Alan Wake. Just let me have it.
This,
Right,
yeah,
everything's
you know,
Alan Wake to you.
much like Control, this actually connects directly to Alan Wake.
Control does connect directly. God damn it. I just gotta jump. Okay. I was trying to make that more complicated. Kaboom.
Boom, baby.
Wait for me here. I'll find something to get y'all across.
Okay, well,
Whoa,
double jump.
She went far.
Your favorite mechanic in
I
video
can make it
games.
too.
Good game now.
Could have used that during track season.
Can you imagine just like watching a high school track meet and just one of the kid double jumps?
Like, what the fuck?
They're like, what's up?
What are they putting in the school lasagna?
Over the gap.
Wait, you can bounce off the air like that? You can't? No!
I played too much Split Fiction, and I was really expecting it to just attach me to those platforms, and it didn't once.
It says double jumps and air dashes.
Can't wait till I get my air dash. I'm definitely gonna get one. E, your turn?
Sure. 1 out of 7. Have we finished
Chapter
any
3,
of these?
1 out of 7.
No.
No, we have not.
I did not take to weaving easily. Had me scared as a rabbit in the foxhole, hearing them angel voices. Weren't till I finished a lost girl from a deep well with my hooks and spindles that I opened my ears to what the voices wanted. The day I gave myself to a weave was one of the happiest days of my life.
Something funky about
'Twas the
those
best of
samples.
times, 'twas the worst
Who's
of
leaving,
times.
for one thing.
Whee!
What?
Yeah, Spoon has the right idea. Double jumps and air dashes.
You already said that.
I'm not paying attention to what you two say.
That's fair. I wouldn't.
I can tell.
It's like, get this second win.
Fox. Wait. Oh, wait. No, that fox taking me to a nice thing. I like you now, Fox.
You should always trust foxes. That's what folklore says.
That's what I say. Always follow the fox.
It's like the Green Knight whenever he's like, "Don't get on the boat."
Yeah. And Green Knight's great.
Rest up while I find a way down. Stay safe. There's a long journey ahead.
Hey, there's my glide. I don't need a dash if I got a glide.
Thank you.
This game gives you everything so fast.
Yeah.
Why would they give you a glide right after the the double jump?
What
What?
the heck?
I feel like the game's like first 2 hours is gonna be all tutorial.
It's like rushing you through a lot
That's
right
from
now.
our
I feel
house.
like.
Yeah.
Is that what it wants me to do though? It is. I mean, that
Louise
was
is going that way.
first.
He's trying to find alternate stuff.
Something over there. Hey. Oh,
Almost.
I got that. That was garbage. I got that. I think the game's a liar.
That one you got.
Yay. Woohoo! Woohoo! Gators.
Caution, feed them.
I
Yeah.
wanted to jump in the water, but
That's Mama's
If you want to track, yeah, if you
Stop.
want to track the gator, feed him a hand.
What? Back here again?
what is it?
Mama?
I hate this thing. It's like cracking open Pandora's box. It's so hard for me to not take my feelings home to Hazel afterwards. I want to shield her. But I just keep pushing her away.
I didn't know her work affected her so much. She can't hear me. What was all that anyway? That felt different. No way she... No.
I don't think
She's
she
gotta be
has to be alive. Like, remember how the house was in the river?
Hello?
Beaver!
Is someone there?
Leave it a beaver.
I've never watched a full episode of that show.
I'm not sure I believe it's real sometimes.
I mean, it's real, but it's still very 1950s.
Who is that?
This way. Stuff. It's definitely a thing. Can't. Okay. Well. Oh well. Whoa, James and the Giant Peach.
I don't know. I don't see a James.
This is the.
A prequel. It's just called Giant Peach.
Called James.
Who's there?
It's James or the Giant Peach. You either see James or you see the Giant Peach. Never together.
It's a choose your own adventure movie.
Where?
Yeah. They're never in the same room
My
together.
salvation.
Oh, that sure is a
A
fish.
talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver, like you must have seen stranger things than me. And I was so sorry to hear about your misfortunation. You find your mama yet?
How do you know about my mama?
Well,
all you talk
before
about
I
when you-
tell you what I know, would you mind? This gentleman here scooped me up, but he ain't been equally good about letting go. Would you kindly do your Weaver thing and help me down?
What weeby thing?
Oh, don't tease now. Sound carries underwater. It ain't every day I hear
aren't
about a
underwater.
Weaver such as yourself. And lo and behold, with this stuff and all.
I just found this thing. Look, my house got swept away in the storm with my mama in it, and I'm just trying to find my mama before.
Oh, you really don't know anything. How disappointing.
You a dumbass.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no, mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles, thingies?
I do see thingies.
What are you talking about?
Like strings floating.
She doesn't
in the
apparently.
air.
Oh, yeah.
Well then.
It's kind of funny.
I can
Play a
take
game where
your
like the
ass.
player sees all that
And a
stuff, but the
train weaver
actual
ought to be able to
character
rescue
can't.
her mama easy.
They
I
just
can
don't
even
know
get
what's
some
happening.
reminder. When you get me
I just
down, of course.
think they're having some sort of weird mental
How am I
break.
supposed to do that?
Well, it's like this, see? Our world is made of
Turtle.
strands all wove together. Now, when something terrible or unnatural happens to a creature,
Snapping turtles freak
the
me out.
strands get all
How they
knotted.
look.
They look like
Now,
The
turtles.
giant
this is
catfish
leading
does it?
to some
Yeah. I mean, the
tribulation.
catfish is.
Must have left his knots all
No,
over
turtle
the
freaks me
place.
out more. Oh no.
All you gotta do is use your magic.
Weird.
Wait. I don't have a magic bottle.
No?
No.
Well, there's an old bottle tree over this way. The sun's always glinting in my eyes from it. You could probably find one there.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I get the magic bottle, and then...
Just get it. I'll tell you the rest after. But hurry. Some
All
folks
right.
thinks I'm delicious fried up with grits. Ain't healthy for a fish to be in a tree.
Gross grits.
Grits are so good. Very malleable.
All right.
They can be savory or sweet treat, depending on what you want.
So that's
I don't like their
tang.
texture.
Feels
They
as
are
soft as it
gritty.
looks.
Yeah.
What's this do?
Hey,
I'm
bitch,
gonna use the restroom.
Okay.
nothing happened.
Distant ears. Girl, you gotta go to the bottle tree.
All right.
I'm not
It's
going to no
railroading
tree.
you.
I'm not going to a tree, Robbie. They can't make me. Neither can you.
Fair?
See, I didn't go to their tree, and look what I got. Rewarded. Oh, you don't
It's like a reward.
you don't glide for very long. You can't just hold it for forever. It eventually drops you. It's weird. So it's kind of like a triple jump, actually.
Weaver?
Kind of.
Me? Yesterday I was struggling to finish my shifts, and now I'm fighting tanks.
Oh god.
Playing a dangerous game there, Dry.
It doesn't react how you want it to. Get in the swing. Get in the
I
swing.
don't think she wants to.
Miss
Oh,
swinging
never
on
mind.
those for hours.
So do it. Wow.
Do it.
Does it react? Nope,
Nope.
0 out of 10. Game's bad.
Can't swing on the swing. Can't pet the catfish.
He's gonna like the triple jump revelation.
That's a bottle tree.
You have a triple jump now?
All right.
Yeah, so the glide doesn't really glide. It just cuts out pretty quickly. So it's kind of just a
Uh-oh.
triple jump.
Why? Why? Why is it a glide now?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Cool tree. Oh, that's just
Something
bottles
else
on a
would be
tree.
better.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could make you that probably. Dre.
Yeah, I could have that tree.
Hey, get out of here, you damn boo hag!
Boo what?
Yeah, I saw you jumping through the air back there. Ain't no one but a boo hag can do that. I ain't gonna steal my soul while I sleep.
Look, I'm sorry. I need a bottle.
Yeah? Even you're not a boo hag, come up on this porch and prove it. I know full well you boo hags can't abide the color blue.
See? I ain't no boo hag.
Throws up everywhere.
Well,
Don't think that's the
maybe
part that happens when
Thing
you
is,
touch
I
the
need
color
all my
blue.
bottles.
I don't know. Who knows?
just for hates.
Wait, you see him too?
Well, I ain't entirely seen one. But they bite, and they clump up around places of old pain. You know, some folks say that if you scoop up those clumps, put them in a bottle, and put that bottle in a bottle tree, you could cure the pain. Hasn't really worked out for me just yet.
Come hang out, beaver. That's not a beaver.
Maybe I
It doesn't have a beaver tail.
bottle up the pain.
That's why I'm the last person
What is that?
left here.
Otter, maybe.
All those damn haints.
Too fat for otter.
I'm lying. That's not an otter. I'm just saying shit.
Ever since my brother was
Capybara then? We're just saying shit.
I think it's supposed to be a beaver.
If you let me
It doesn't have a
take
beaver
bottle,
tail.
I can
Yeah.
help.
It says
Awesome.
awesome, but I don't.
Yeah,
it's not.
maybe.
I don't think it's the right coloring, and also the
Then
face
you're
is
welcome
not
to try
accurate.
bottling up the pain. But the roots
I think
of
it's
that
just
trouble
dream
will be-
animal.
Dream beaver.
Yeah. What if beaver, but not flat tail?
Ooh, dream beaver.
The same what if beaver, but off that tail just reminds me of a Delicious in Dungeon. There's just a part where a character can create anything, and they just like mix two animals, and every other character's disappointed at them because that's all they could think of.
Mess over there. Looks like some kind of vortex. Just check
I
it
think
out.
moles, maybe.
Oh, mole.
Big
I can
mole?
see
Yeah,
a
that would make
mole,
sense.
yeah. Ooh, this song sounds cool.
Beware the Riverlight. Community notice. Rumor of so-called FIFOlet night sightings are not to be taken lightly. Our short-handed search and rescue team took 80 hours to recover the late Pantan Henry. Our deepest condolences to the bereaved family. From the riverbed, please trawl the waters only during sanctioned work hours.
Oh, wow.
To be fair, that was 2 out of 7 this time.
That was 2 out of 7.
We're on track.
Alright, which way does it want me to go? The other way? Then I'm going this way.
Life must be.
Oh, what are
hard
you?
out
Let
here.
me look at you. It's supposed to be a beaver, I think.
Weird.
Time to boat.
Or not.
Or not. Ooh, can I get to the other side of that? I don't need to. I can walk over there. I came from there. Just gonna lose a bunch of health for no reason for a second.
Yeah, what do you need health for?
True. All right. Once we go that way, that means I go this way. I like the guide button. Heck yeah.
It's so weird because like I feel like just have the glide as the double jump.
Huh, it doesn't let you
Oh.
do it in the air.
What about if you're not gliding?
No, it wouldn't let me.
Okay.
You have to do it
What
before you
find,
do
Robbie?
it.
So those are muskrats.
Fuck's a
Ow.
muskrat?
I got this bottle and.
Muskrats are,
rat.
they kind of look like
Ooh.
beavers, but they have spindly tails like
something
that.
With it.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What do they
Yeah.
do?
I think they're also they
A
do
A
beaver
medium-sized
stuff.
semi-aquatic rodent native to North
Assholes.
America.
Just
That's not what they do. That's that's what they are.
what's their role?
I'm
Um,
pretty sure it looks like they're just beavers, but without the tail.
So they can't do half
they-
of beaver shit then?
They can't like slap the fucking shit when it's
They
ready.
can't cut down. Yeah, they can't bite down a tree, and they can't slap mud on top of the bitten down
I
trees.
think they got the teeth to bite down the tree because they got and their teeth look like beaver teeth.
So they're like a
They might not be as good because I think they're a lot. I think they're also like half the size of a beaver. It looks like.
so they're really just
Yeah.
half a beaver.
Yeah.
Kind of.
They didn't evolve to get the cool beaver stuff. They only
Yeah.
evolved to get the teeth.
So they're diet beavers, is what you're saying.
A diet beaver, yeah.
Leave it to diet beaver.
Leave it to muskrat.
muskrat.
Oh yeah.
Some nerve evicting folks. These houses can't have been up to code.
They look up to code to me.
Who's code?
Code of the land.
My code. C
Oh,
sharp.
hey. If you do just one jump, it shoots you forward more when you do the
Oh.
glide. Oh, nope, it just does that anyway. Never mind.
No, yeah. I do actually think it. I feel like that should just be the double jump. Is the weird glide thing.
Yeah, I agree, actually.
Like I don't know what really changes from you jump a little bit. I mean, obviously you go a little farther, but I feel like it'd just be more interesting to just do the glide jump.
Yeah. Okay, doesn't want me to go that way, which means I go this way. Go, go, go. I did it. I can definitely like
next
level
square
stuff
one.
up, huh? What button? There we go.
Oh yeah, you definitely have enough to level up.
Oh yeah. Can unravel enemy to set off a strand blast. Strand blasts are small explosions of strands that damage and push back enemies. Or an amplified attack. Can be charged further, inflicting increased damage over a larger area of effect.
So, do you want better AOE or do you want better single damage attacks?
My unravel would do like a chain effect kind of thing. Interesting.
That's very like niche. I feel like.
Yeah. I feel like unraveling takes so long that like I'll probably get damaged more times trying to do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Maybe?
go with the amplified.
All right.
All right, which one of these do I want now? After a strand pull inflicts increased damage. Weaved enemies take more damage from all sources. Cannot move or attack for a short time. Yeah.
So, specialized attack or do more damage overall?
I want this to do more damage.
Well, only when you weave. it
Yeah,
does
only
more
when you do a
damage.
weave specifically. Which
So
weaves
we'll
take
see if
forever
I
to-
even.
Combat zone time.
Just in time to try out your new powers.
Ow.
Yeah, see, like if you had the thing, it would have literally done nothing there
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. Ow. Run away. Give me health. Ouch. Gosh.
Ah, stigma hurts.
Stigma
My gosh,
to
there's
leave
a
a
lot of
mark.
enemies. Holy shit. Do they come back if I don't weave them or whatever?
Nope, they just disappear apparently.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet.
Actually, that's
I mean, I just watched it happen.
Right, but it could still come back.
Technically,
oh god. Because like I don't get health.
I remember because it told us weaving did something.
I should
No,
look
you do
into-
get health.
yeah, it gives you
Oh,
a
it
little
does
bit of
give me
health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should be doing that.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
The good news is you didn't die.
Didn't die. Got close.
Yeah.
That knot looks worse than the others.
It's a boss battle.
What's happening?
Oh, put me in Dream Knot.
Benji
happened
and his
to
brothers
Paul?
troubled
Dream not, want
again
not.
when they were forced to move again. Their maw thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory?
Maybe a ghost memory.
I don't know.
Just a you could have just said a ghost, or you could have just said a memory. What
No,
do you mean
ghost
a ghost
memory.
memory?
I collected it. I collected the ghost memory.
Now you can clear a different stigma.
I get it now. Maybe if I fill this up, I can help Catfish.
It's almost
Damn,
like you have a
catfish some people.
message, or the ghost memory. It's almost like you have a message in a bottle.
I see what you did there.
We don't got no bottles. Bottles are
Aw.
gone.
Oh, damn it. Damn. Damn it. Got it. Okay. Bark, 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 bark. I really like the music in this. It's very calming.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the Weaver name for old pain. The sorrow folks leave behind long after they're gone.
What?
I don't know.
And there's a different definition for stigma.
What the fuck are you?
Them just saying that out of the blue makes me think that was a fact they looked up, and just like we need to let people know this.
I had a lot of time to myself as a kid.
Oh, crawdads.
Oh, that's what they sing?
Yep.
I just know it's like a name of a book. What crawdads sing. Yeah, I think some
Which is
awful
a-
person wrote it.
It's a murder mystery novel, if I remember correctly. My mom read that book.
Oh, it's. Wait, that's a movie. Where's this book?
It's a movie based off the book.
Yeah, I know. Just
Did they
Google
kick
gave me the
everyone out?
movie. I want the book.
Right.
2018. Oh, that's why I don't know about. I don't know any books that came out after like
After Goosebumps?
1977.
What a strangely
Yeah,
specific
honestly,
date.
after Goosebumps is probably more
That's
apt.
gotta be how this works. Stigma's what
I don't know.
happens when
Goosebumps.
pain turns
I don't know when Goosebumps stopped making books.
90s. Actually, 2000s, I want to say.
2000 something. I feel like there were new Goosebumps still when I was like in elementary school.
I think there were new Goosebumps when I was in like high school, so probably around the same time.
Yeah. And then there's like the sequel Goosebumps series that they do. Well, they did. I don't know if they still do it.
Goosebumping, yeah.
Goosebumping in the night. I don't even remember what it was called. It's called like Goosebumps Ultra or some shit. I don't know.
Apparently, the last Goosebumps book was made in 1997, and it was Monster Blood 4.
Goosebumps.
'Cause,
Super.
There, I don't know what it's called. It's supposed to be like a slightly more mature Goosebumps, so probably aimed at like
Fear Street?
middle schoolers. Yeah, I think that's it actually.
Oh shit, I forgot how to use the buttons.
I do remember Goosebumps. Like the reason that they ended is because R.L. Stein broke contract by using ghostwriters, basically,
Yeah.
which is very funny. But also, they had a stupid like expectation of him, so I'm not
Stay
surprised.
right on my feet.
Push back hurls.
I mean, looking at that,
projectile.
it's why did Goosebumps books end? Following several lawsuits between Scholastics and Parachute Press, R.L. Stein's contract with Scholastics was not renewed for the year 2000. Early in the year 2000, all Goosebumps series were abruptly halted.
Didn't work.
I could have sworn they did still make some in the 2000s, but maybe I'm just thinking. Did the TV series run to the 2000s?
No, I
Possibly.
think that stopped in the 90s. It must have, right?
Google, I don't fucking care about this new ass one. I want the original.
Original
Okay,
was 1995.
Yeah, it's a 98. It looks like.
Oh my god.
That's
How
way
kinda
like
hard.
that's like way smaller of a size than I expected, honestly.
For how long they went for?
Yeah, like 3 years is little, compared to how many Goosebumps books there are.
Yeah. Yeah, Goosebumps didn't go on for forever.
No.
Are You Afraid of the Dark
I
went
think
on
that-
for a very long time.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things like Goosebumps was in such the zeitgeist of our childhood. I think it just feels like it was bigger than it actually was, or longer than it actually was. I should say.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was huge for sure.
No, it
but,
was definitely
yeah.
huge. But especially with like all the knockoff Goosebumps that happened, like the Fear Street and Dark's
Fucking Halloweenies, Tales of the Campfire, whatever the fuck this random one I read as a kid was.
If you
I just remember that one because it had like a really gross story about someone who like got into a house, moved a bunch of rocks, and planted a garden. And when she invited people over, she's like, "Yeah, you're way better than the last person." They like buried all their like dead pets in their backyard, and then like it said they broke a carrot and it like squirted out a bunch of red stuff. It's like lovely. Gross. Like the implication that they are eating some of the pets, but
Yeah.
like
When
you.
the townsfolk caught wind of Benji's death,
if you consider
they
that there's
started
new
throwing
Goosebumps
rocks at him
seasons
and his brother.
and Are You Afraid of the Dark seasons came out just this year, they're still going technically.
People always
I don't.
agree on those
I don't
things.
consider them.
Oh, well then they're not still coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
They can do that.
I guess for E, there's a difference between the original series and the new series.
I mean,
I
there
mean
is
that's
a,
more.
a huge
Everything's getting rebooted nowadays, so like I don't.
Fair.
difference. Tonally, there's just a huge difference between them as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Bound to be more on the
most
other
of the
side this giant tree.
Goosebumps TV show is not good. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, most of the episodes are bad. The new
Also-
2 new seasons are really good actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also remember being disappointed in some episodes because they were like weirdly different than the book.
Yeah, some of them were.
Like the Sage Season Dies. I remember liking the book a lot, but like for some reason the TV episode was like worse in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Monster Blood's really good.
Was the plant one? I remember actually being kind of scary.
Plant one was good. That's what the newest
Don't go-
season.
don't
is
go in the
based off
basement,
of.
yeah.
Newest season's based off that one.
Is that
I
Benji?
There was like one in
like
particular when it came to the choose your own adventure paths that me and Dry read. It was one that had to deal with zombies. I remember that.
Yeah,
She
those are
looks
fun.
Yeah.
starved.
Boone said he hated it because it was impossible for him to get to the end if you follow the rules
That
honestly.
old guy that made me the bottle?
Are you supposed to just restart the book when you die?
Know so much about Benji's
Technically, yes.
Technically,
Why-
yes, but I will say both me and Dry also did the same thing to like find out different paths as we would just like, play
Or, like,
through,
a
and then if we
bookmark.
died, go back to the next part, and then like choose the other path instead.
Yeah.
So we treat it almost like checkpoints in video games almost.
I was gonna, like that's how you play like a visual novel. You put a save state
Yeah.
when it's gonna
Yeah.
be a choice, and then you're like, oh man,
Hit that button.
I accidentally by choosing hey what's up I started World War III. I better choose not much.
Better choose. I hope you die in a fire.
I always get so pissed with like visual novels where like it will be like the options like, hey, how you doing? And then it's like, hey, how you doing? Is your mother okay with the cancer? It's like, what the fuck? That's not part of the, that's not what I chose at all.
It's like the pro ZD thing, wherever like
Yeah.
no choice is a good choice. Wherever he chooses just say hello, and he comes out as hello, fucker. I'm gonna kill you and your whole family.
I think Persona 4 is like the biggest example I had of that. No, Persona 4, I remember, it was, I literally just didn't want to choose any of the choices that it gave me. It was like the beach stupid thing, and it was like, oh, hit on your classmates or be a creep and just ogle them. It's like, why can't I choose neither of these options? Why can't I be a normal person?
One or the other, you don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. I have to do that, and then it has to be homophobic for it.
Well, how else would you know that they're all super
gotta
cool
heal.
and not gay?
Yeah, that's true. Can't have them be gay.
Yeah, illegal.
Even though Persona 3 was arguably like one of the first games to choose where you can choose to be gay.
I think they didn't have that in the
I thought they
final
did.
version. I mean, I would have to double check. I know Persona 4 literally has cut content where you could have been gay.
I mean, there's a handful of games around that time where they cut out content where you could be gay. Famously, Mass Effect was one of them too, even though it came out later. But
That's so funny because like if I could think of any game where it makes sense to be gay, I feel like Mass Effect is like high on that list.
yeah, no. Apparently, like it's available if you play as female Shepard, but it's cut content for male Shepard, and enough people complain that they made it to where you could be gay if you're male Shepard in the second game. Also, they made more of the alien races romanceable.
These are true things.
Yeah.
And then they added a whole character in the third one just so you can be gay to them. They're like bad in combat and they're really boring, but you can just be gay with them if you want.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which is
that's goals.
From what I heard,
No bears around
this is going to make sense to Dry more, but I guess Jack was supposed to be pansexual, but they were afraid that they're going to get backlash about it, so at the last moment they made her straight.
Huh.
Even though she's like the most not straight woman in the history of Mass Effect.
Yeah, she doesn't come off as straight at all in the game.
No.
So weird. It is funny because, like, you know, saying about the original, how you got some with the female character. It's funny how, like, I mean, I know why it's a double standard, but like, it's so weird there is a double standard with like female romance and then
male
versus
romance.
male romance. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There for sure is.
I mean, it's always just one of those things. There's always been a stigma about it.
Yeah. Like, it's funny in, like, anime, too, where, like, all the female characters are allowed to, like, flirt with each other, because it's like, oh, they're just, like, you know, they're just kids, you know?
Yeah.
Every
they're
kid
really
just
friendly
flirts
with
with
each
the
other.
same sex, you know?
Yeah. I hate to say it, there's actually a really good Whitest Kids You Know sketch about that. Wherever,
Nasty, cruel.
a son and a daughter come to go visit their parents after or during college, and the daughter comes out goes to tell the parents that she's gay, and you're like, "Oh, you're in college. You're just experimenting. You'll get it out of your system eventually. Don't worry about it." She's like, "No, I'm gay. This is who I am as a person." And like, "No, you're not. It's fine." And then the son comes out as gay, and they make it seem like it's the worst possible thing that could possibly happen to the family. And then he pulls back and he's just like, I wanted to say that so that you guys didn't get as mad when I told you that I'm failing history. Like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's like, as long as you're not gay. And then the daughter's like, I'm still very gay. This is very offensive to me. And like, no, it's fine. You'll get over it.
Yeah. Last Kid's so good.
I wonder if, like, the experimenting woman in college would still be a stereotype if people remembered bisexual people exist.
They're not real.
Nah. I mean, whenever we were in high school, there was a big stigma for bisexual people. It's just like, oh, they're just confused. They don't know what they want.
Yeah. A lot of things when we were in high school were problematic.
Yeah, that's
Me
fair.
too. And you would hope mine would be better, but it wasn't.
You would have hoped. I would have hoped.
It's almost like the more things change, the more some say the same.
I heard every.
The ghost got away. Hope they ended up somewhere safe.
Lead me to good things, Fox. Is that it?
You did it. You got it.
I
You have a
got
lot
it.
of loops.
I feel like I've got to unlock other things, right? Because I feel like I'm getting flukes
I feel like you
real
have enough
fast.
to.
I think this game just like is really fast. Also, it wasn't an option apparently. You could
Oh,
you
I can
just
just do
get
both. Cool. I mean, for the game, supposing it has to be like 10 to 12 hours, you'd think they would just unravel this stuff a little slower.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm very curious. What if maybe it's just the tutorials really make it?
Maybe.
Did
It's an
folks
8-hour-long game with 4 hours of tutorial.
Did you see if it said the actual like just beating the game was 10 hours, or would it be 10 hours if we actually found all these things
Just
that we're
beating the
looking
game
for?
is 10 to 12 hours. Collecting all the side stuff is 15, is what it said.
Interesting.
But I sure did miss a lot of chapters.
Yeah, is it my turn?
That's my turn, actually. Dear Mayor Broussard, I don't know who talked bad on my good name, but I ain't the cause of Benji running off. Sure, me and him got into some, but that don't mean I hold grudges. Did my part to make a pass by they house and give my sympathies to Rhubarb. Give it time and that Cayenne will show up again, right as rain. Kindly, Claude Goudry.
That's right. Rhubarb said Benji went missing.
Yeah,
Oh.
I want some rhubarb pie.
I think rhubarb's too bitter, but maybe I've just not had a good rhubarb.
I mean,
rhubarb
you've got
itself is bitter. Yeah, like there's an ungodly amount of sugar in rhubarb pie and rhubarb jelly.
Mm-hmm. Now it's your turn, E.
St. Sylvan's Got Talent, calling all aspiring entertainers. It's your time to shine. Enter to participate in the Shining Community's first annual talent show. Group and individual performances are welcome. Show us what you've got. Brought to you by Mayor Brossard, May 15th, 4 p.m. St. Sylvain's Community Center.
Oh, we missed it.
A talent show.
Just barely.
Bet all the kids love that.
A bed. With a quilt. I could use a bed right now. Bed sounds nice.
I could use a quilt right now.
Quilt sounds nice also, you know. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Probably walked right by a dozen Hanks and didn't even know.
This is not working at all for me. Should try the lock-on system.
Nah, it's overrated.
Get close. That sure didn't feel like it blew up.
Maybe it read it up?
All right, now it's close to that thing. It's gotta. Okay. They gotta be like right next to it, huh? Yeah, they literally have to be touching.
I mean, I guess close enough
That-
to
that
stick
was-
your hook in.
Does seem kind of bad.
Yeah.
I guess you could try to like lure them into it.
Yeah, but that seems like work. Like, they do so much damage so quickly, like, it doesn't even feel worth it.
This is getting easier.
Don't need that. Okay.
While Benji's
Kill
love
him
was as true as
softly
his
with
heart,
his song.
Rhubarb was tired of tending to his needs
Kill
instead
softly,
of showcasing
carry a
what he
big
could do.
stick.
By this point, Rhubarb felt he had moved enough.
Oh God. What did Rhubarb do?
Probably
He
hit
beat
some
his
guy.
brother. He beat him to death with a violin.
Yeah, looks that way.
I bet his brother's that one guy you found.
Let's capture that memory.
Yippee! Hey, you wanted this like really traumatic memory on your tree, right?
Well, now, curious. You shouldn't be here. Let us remedy.
Hey, look, rhubarbs.
Oh, fuck.
I'm betting I'm gonna run from the nightmare now.
Oh, shit.
We're going.
Oh, okay. I guess you have to gather up the bad memories, then put it on the bottle tree.
So you can repress them.
So you get it.
What is that?
I'm just thinking of like Psychonauts, but the goal is to like repress everything instead of like actually helping them.
Maybe that's what they meant by it being like Psychonauts is the memory thing.
Even them, that's such like a tenuous.
It's very much a stretch.
I don't know, like it's always been like people are just bad at making connections, especially with games. Because there's ultimately a million things you can mean when you make a connection with a game versus like
Yeah,
a movie or something.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's ultimately why a lot of times I don't actually like using it as a comparison, at least for like marketing and stuff. But
Fair. So whenever you market hallway shot, you're gonna say it's like PT.
I literally can't because I never played PT, so I can't like.
That's for the marketing.
No,
team
no,
to
no.
figure
It's like
out.
Super Mario Brothers. We all know this.
I can now say it's like Pac-Man
Yeah.
because I have the arcade.
It's true. I made it.
Hooray!
That feels kind of weird. You were running like without being able to see the thing.
Yeah, I could hear it.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like usually they have you run like towards the screen or something.
Yeah.
It feels like this is going to be the bulk of the game. Is like taking bad stigmas from other people's lives and putting it into the bottle tree.
I think that's gonna be the whole game, Robbie.
Gonna completely forget about saving Mama just to put bottles on a tree.
I mean, who knows where the
Sounds
hell
like game
Mom's
logic.
at?
God,
Yeah.
what the hell was that?
A little late, I feel like,
just-
for that reaction.
To the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I just realized she was running across quilts that are hanging up to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's neat.
They're wet. They're heavy.
Hey, Zug. Got
Hey, the fish.
everything you need?
I think that's everything.
Then hurry up and fix that tangle.
Have you
Fixing.
tried saying play?
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
I assume your first time in the Wii was a bit eventful?
Oh, yeah. You could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog. Yes. Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated. You get a pattern?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so personal.
Secrets are a terrible burden. That's why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
But it's hard for me to listen if I'm
Okay.
dried out.
So what do I have to do to help Benji so I can get you down so I can save my mama?
Use that pattern to fix that big old tangle. You'll need to reweave Benji too. But first things first, go fix that tangle.
And second thing second.
And third thing, third.
Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, E.
And 14th, 27th.
That is how that works.
Weirdly enough.
When Rhubarb said go inside the hollow tree for a game, Benji did it.
Oh, that got dark.
Even when
Yeah,
you
it did.
were nailing the hollow shut, Benji trusted him. There must have been a moment when Rhubarb decided to leave him there. And a moment when Benji tried
Oh,
to
less
decide
dark.
that tree finally understood. He must have cried to the heavens.
Pretty dark.
Or actually, no, probably still pretty dark.
Yeah, I don't.
Benji become the
I don't know where the
tree.
less dark came from.
But he'd never forget
Well, he
the
became
I mean,
a
one of
tree.
them's
love.
yeah, one of them's murder with a hammer. The other one is leaving him to starve inside of a hollow tree.
What kind of
Pretty
magic
dark.
is that?
Yeah, they're both pretty dark.
What kind of man would kill his own brother?
I can think
Oh,
of
Spoon
some.
saying, so Robbie, are you saying everyone should just bottle up their emotions and
What do I
problems,
do now?
problems and stick to a tree? Yeah, just stick your problems to a tree. It's fine. You don't need therapy.
Therapy's expensive.
Therapy's
is.
way more expensive
Bottles
than a
on a-
bottle and a tree.
That is very true.
That's like a shitty therapist, like, thing. Like, all right, I want you to imagine that all your problems are in this
In this
bottle.
bottle.
now we'll fill it up with alcohol to represent your problems, and stuff this napkin to represent your oppression. I want you to light this bottle and
As a
throw it in order
representation of your anger. And then throw it away.
to get rid of all your negative feelings. You should do this to the White House.
I feel like you have an agenda attached to this. No, not at all.
I'm just a
It
small
will
town
solve
therapist.
so much. It'll solve so much of your problem.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It seems like a bad idea. Who's the therapist here?
Which of us went to school? Did you? I don't see any of your qualifications. We don't need to get into this right now.
What's this?
What are you talking about? It's up there on It's up there on the wall. Why is it written in crayon? Don't worry about that.
They ran out of ink.
Had to use wax.
It's a good song, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's play together. You go and hide in a cypress tree hollow. It was safe and dry.
What's this?
He trusted me fully.
That's weird.
I nailed
It
him.
almost looked like it got dug out of him.
From Nickelodeon?
We were playing. That was a lie.
It's like a Misa Men.
Yeah.
Sorry to be moving you around like
What's that? What's that one band?
Angry Goats or whatever.
No, they're like they made banjo cool for like a year.
Angry Goat. What's the band I'm thinking of? I can't even.
I have no idea.
They played a song for More Oral.
They did Lion Man. Oh, little Lion Man.
I mean, me and you are talking about different bands, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Mountain Goats, that's what I'm thinking of.
Not what I'm thinking of. I'm like, oh, little Lion Man, you never did away from the start. You guys know
I
what I'm
don't
talking
know.
about?
Nope.
This is recent?
Like it
No.
hurts. I bet that's where I used the pattern.
Alright, so when I say recent, right, I want you to think of between the years 2012 and now.
Same.
Okay. Just wanted to check, because, like, a very bad idea of what songs are recent. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys hear that recent Black Eyed Peas song? Let's get it started.
I'm gonna look up Oh, Little Lion Man.
I mean, whenever I think of like recent bands that got popular that use banjo, the first one that comes to mind is that band Poor Man's Poison.
Mumford and Sons. That's what I was thinking of.
That's not a recent band.
This was a
He
recent
did say
band.
that.
It's a
I said
song.
that was recent.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure it came out around 2012.
Maybe.
Hack the Wound.
Taking a shot in the dark here.
Man, it's a good thing that the tutorial dry. I don't know how we would have thought to do that. I'm just trying to think of recent bands that use banjo. I feel like AJR probably did.
You'll let him go.
I don't even know who that is.
Won't you?
They wrote World's Smallest Violin.
No idea.
It was popular for like a couple years back.
Oh. You fucking that water?
More than a mud puddle.
Listen, Drya, what would you sound like if you're drowning and then got out of the drowning? See.
Where is that fish?
Might
better
spin
keep it
around real
close.
fast.
Whoa! Pardon my mud. What'd you
Do I get to
see?
ride this fish?
Tell me all the juicy details.
Is this
Nah.
entertainment for you?
Well, fish ain't got no TV.
The things I saw, I get why Mama
Why does
had
the
to
fish
wash
know
her
about
day off
TV?
when she got home. Use up all our hot water on really
Uh,
bad days.
Oh,
It's still around.
Weeper too?
She never really felt like she helped enough.
I could see a TV if it wanted.
I just feel like there's not much TV around where
Do
this
you
fish
think
is
I
at.
did enough for Benji?
Oh my.
And I'm tired of these fake beavers.
Weavers do fish things.
They're muskrats.
They're gonna eat you. They're gonna eat your ass because you said that.
Oh,
Hang on. Yeah, wait a second. I forgot that has a different connotation.
Did a weave ever help you?
Oh, I don't like to talk much about myself.
But now that you mention it,
Come on. Oh, I'm not
He's gonna
as
sing a big
slimy as
song.
I look.
I hope so.
Don't you want to find your mama?
He'd be like, well, back in 1975, I took a trip. They shot me.
Now wait till I tell everyone how that
Bye, fake beavers.
terrible tree abducted me for my stories.
And we'll never see them, and it's not like they're a very common animal in North America, apparently.
Last time we're seeing them for sure.
As Hazel ventured downriver, her powers grew stronger. She glimpsed it past, seeing some memories of Ma and others strange and unknown. Hazel was perturbed by what she'd seen of a giant man tree and his heartache. But thanks to my help, she reweaved his knots and sealed his pain in a magic bottle placed in the grand tapestry. Once she set me loose, I offered her my assistance to locate her Ma. But there was more than meets the eyes in these waters. More than just a gentle tree man lurking about. I guided her through the murky waters to the flooded area where her house should have washed off.
Where there's a snake.
Oh, snake.
with a wicked temper.
Wicked, wicked.
I forgot how to speak there for a second.
Probably busted out the fucking DJ hero for a second.
Oh, is that a real beaver?
We're in the deep south. You know what that means, right?
Your
DJ
mama
set.
never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Vince.
I feel like you and this fish move at different frame rates.
That's too
I think what they do.
Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
Oh, there's a gator over
After
there.
I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kindly. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Okay.
Seems fair.
Hey, I heard that.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mudcat.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's a slur.
Does sound like a slur, actually.
It does. It's what she called him. Might be why he was so offended by it, though.
I can see it. That song was good. Whenever I finish this game, I have to look up the OSC.
That must be the church.
Yeah. I mean, this game in general has really good music.
Yeah. Really good art design, really good music. The combat is lacking, I would say. But it's serviceable.
It seems fun enough, but it almost seems like it is kind of just like almost like an obstruction to get you from point A to point B.
Yeah. Shit, where we go?
I put it above dice game.
Oh yeah, it's better than the dice game. They're making
The
another one of
Lost
those
in
dice
Random?
games. Yeah.
Yeah, Lost in Random.
Okay.
You played that for a long time.
It felt like a long time. I don't think it was as long as we think it was.
I feel like it was 4 streams.
It might be as long as you think it was. Might have nailed it. Yeah, no. That game had a really cool art design, but like everything else around it got old quick.
That game needed to just be like 3 hours less, and I think it would have been great.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds almost exactly like what you said about Cover Your Eyes.
Well,
yeah, but
I honestly agree with you on that.
It would have been left with an hour, which is also still fair.
Yeah.
Oh, Dry, it's longer than I thought it was.
Oh, really?
It's 6 streams.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, that game was too long.
Yep. Still not the longest game we've streamed.
No. That didn't seem necessary.
You played that for 14 hours, Dry.
The dice game?
Yeah.
Oh. That's too long.
Yeah.
Jesus. Why'd you let me just keep doing that?
What was I supposed to do?
I don't know. I'll be like, hey, Dre, this sucks. Stop it.
That's your choice. You get to make that choice.
That's true.
I mean, as we know, Drya is very famous for taking E's word when it comes to anything sucking and not being good and just stopping it.
I don't know what this is in reference to.
It's a lot of things.
Most things.
So, this is funny. Dungeons of Aether apparently was about the same length, but that one felt like it was so much faster.
Dungeons of Aether did seem fast, actually.
Island is the gator?
That game also probably could have been I don't think that one could have been tripped. I think it could just balance. A different balance, actually.
Yeah. And unwrapping. Tiny little bit of health.
That's all of them.
Yay. I don't think I even need to do this because once the battle's done, I just get full health, I think.
I mean, you're not at full health.
No, but I think once the battle ends, I just go to full health. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
All right, now I'm just looking for length of streams. Because now I'm
we
curious.
know the longest one.
I'm curious if Zelda 2 might have passed it. Honestly.
Oh, really? That would be.
Maybe?
I don't think so after rechecking how long Rogue Legacy 2 was, but
Yeah, because keep on saying that Rogue Legacy 2 was the longest.
Yeah.
Zelda got. I think Zelda 2 might be the second. Rogue Legacy 2 was 21 hours.
You know what, though? Rogue Legacy 2 was fun.
I
He
was
had
on
those 21 hours.
I was on like half of those.
Game was so good.
Whether.
Actually, can you go back in that house?
No.
I feel like you could have clicked on that pot.
Let's see. Ghost Trick is another one to probably check.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Zelda 2 was 17
Last time someone moved
Damn.
in here.
in like a half.
Oh, that was unimportant.
Yeah, it sure was. But a letter.
Ghost. Yeah.
Your turn,
Ghost
Robbie.
Trick was
Hooray!
18.
Maybe Patricia was right. I should put down the bottle. But when I was fishing at the shack last night, I swear I saw a catfish about as big as a Cadillac. Swam right past me and winked with a strange eye. Said, "What a beautiful night it is, mi amor." when I sat there like a yeah, close enough. I just sat there like a slack-jawed asshole. It zoomed away, just a laughing.
Catfish need to leave these people alone. Let them questioning their sanity.
Silly.
To be fair, I feel like if any of us were like weird magical beings like that, we probably would just mess with people randomly.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be all I would do with my life.
Oh, here's
Knowing
a
me,
fun
I'd
fact.
probably exclusively do it to like people who are either high or people who are drunk, just because that way it'd be so easily dismissed whenever they're like, oh yeah, sure, the night you went drinking, that's whenever you saw a magical creature.
I mean, I think that's all fairy lore, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, that means if I was magical, I would definitely be a fey creature.
Also, so here's something fun looking at the length. If you count the DLC, Last of Us Part 1 is the longest.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because the DLC was 3 hours, which pushed it over the time for Rogue Legacy 2.
Nice.
So you spent more than 21 hours on The Last of Us.
If you could include the DLC, yeah.
Yeah.
It puts it at
But I was gonna say,
24.
to be fair, the DLC was like 2 years later.
Exploding mushrooms?
Yeah. It's like a technicality, but Dry could technically not have the longest, depending on if we would count that or not.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I just gotta choose an RPG then. Actually, almost did.
Yeah, you
choose
should have.
an RPG.
You should have did order. You should have did the order 1886.
There's
No,
a cow up there.
There sure is. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a Final Fantasy IV for my next game. I did finally watch that guy's retrospective on Final Fantasy
Oh,
IV.
shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really, honestly, I was like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna play that, but watching that, I was like, damn, I do think I need to play this one.
That dude's retrospectives are just so fucking good.
They're so good. They're so detailed.
Yeah.
Some sort of drawing.
He's up for some sort of like award thing, and so I'm gonna vote for
Yeah.
him.
And he said,
This
yeah,
picture.
Jack 2 apparently did really, his Jack 2 video, I guess, is doing really good for him.
Nice. Good.
Something's gotta change. I feel like a thread being pulled far too taut, trying to make the world a better place. Not for me, for her. I have to keep these kids safe.
How do I get through to these kids?
I wish I could do more.
idiot.
That sounds
I'm sorry, Ren.
Mama must have seen some pretty messed up stuff.
That was pretty decent.
Just
Yeah.
seeing the bench.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't know you
There's
had
a
that
lot
in
of
you,
really-
Robbie.
There's a lot of weird impressions that apparently I do well.
Robbie's always done a pretty good Stimpy.
Apparently, I don't know if I still can, but apparently I used to do really good Don Knotts.
I couldn't tell you. I don't think I know off the top of my head what he sounds like.
I do a really good garlic knot.
I was
I was gonna say, is there a character named Garlic Knot?
No. I'm gonna
guessing the
say
answer's
this
no,
joke,
but-
and you have to not hold it against him. Just said, you know, I do a really good knot. That would have just been terrible. Would have been awful. Even when you're near them, like,
Yeah.
it just does not hit.
Yeah. Oh, you bitch. God, those hit so far.
I guess it's one way to up the difficulty, give you a small range of motion, but give them a large one.
Yeah,
That is one way.
that is one way to do it. Is it a good way?
Only time can
Arguably,
tell.
no.
Oh, you bitch.
This game just came out. You said?
like 2, 3
Yeah, it
months
came
ago.
out. Yeah, I was gonna say August 8th is what it. Not August. April 8th.
I was gonna say, damn, last year.
No, it's a fairly new game.
Okay.
I made a
I feel
choice.
like when
of-
Jiraiya choose.
Go ahead.
I feel like whenever you choose a game, either like literally just came out like a week ago, or like I've never heard of this random game you found from like 2013.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing.
Whereas mine's like consistently a random game you've never heard of.
I try to choose random games that are unknown.
If-
Whether
yeah,
they're
but
good or
you're
not
new-
is also
you're-
another thing.
You're new on the Wednesday stream, Robbie. You don't count.
That is fair.
yeah, you haven't had to like dig deep for a game yet. You just have things you still just want to play.
I think you guys underestimate how large my backlog is.
No, I've seen.
No, that's what. That's the point, though. Like those are games you like wanted to play.
Yeah.
We've just pulled games out of our ass sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's
I think it's
turn?
me.
Oh, is it yours? Okay.
I don't know. If and you walk past one of the borough folks' hidey hole on a Sunday, make sure you hold your breath when you go past. They hate to see people out and about on Lord's Day. If they catch wind of you, your meals will be gone for a week. Sam says you guys should choose Silent Hill 2 remake. Sam, we can't choose Silent Hill 2 remake. That's too long.
And
What's
it's
the
not-
game's?
How long is that game?
I don't think it's that long, but we can't choose it because we do want you to play Silent Hill at some point.
Yeah,
That is
but
true.
I'm still leaning towards the original too,
Yeah.
which I guess I could do both.
I
Same
mean,
time.
yeah, they're different enough to where it maybe wouldn't matter too much, but
Silent Hill 2 is the newest. Or,
Yeah,
I'm thinking
the
of
newest
Resident
one.
Evil again.
Silent
anyways.
Hill 2 remake is the
I was-
newest.
yeah, but it was Resident Evil 4 that had a remake like last year or whatever.
Also
yeah,
Silent
it
Hill
was-
2.
Yeah,
both
I'm just
did.
like I was trying to remember which one was newer, but it doesn't matter. They're different series, anyways.
I actually think they came out like the same month.
That's crazy.
Silent Hill 2 remake takes 16 to 18 hours to beat for the main storyline.
I'd
For aiming for 100% completion, including all endings and achievements, you'll likely spend around 30 hours or more. But that's also all endings.
Yeah, that's
I was
playing
gonna-
multiple times.
Yeah, you have to add like 8 hours because I'm gonna be bad and fuck up everything. I'm just being real.
It's true, yeah.
I mean, the funny thing about Silent Hill and Resident Evil, like once you know what to do, they're rather short games.
Yeah,
That's
Usually.
relevant to what I just said.
he doesn't know what to do the first time still though. So
No, well, no, that's I'm
I'm bad.
guessing that no, I'm saying I'm guessing like they're putting in the fact that you don't know what you're doing when you first play it. I would assume
Yeah,
they're putting that into perspective.
What they're not probably factoring in is I can barely play these 3D video games.
if you go back and look at that Last of Us Part 2 stream, Robbie, he's still looking at walls a lot of the time.
Fair.
I fell out of practice. Your glide is not that good.
No, it is not.
Only in cutscenes.
Also, there's a thing in his mouth. You're definitely gonna
Yeah.
have to
Mhm.
do something
I'll have
later.
to
That's
pull on
definitely a
his
boss
tongue.
battle.
I might have been misinformed.
That croc is sure dialed in on me.
Apparently, it really hates that bell.
Hazel heads closer to the river bend where her house
It's an
must have
atheist
washed
croc.
away. The closer we got, the more I remembered those tales about gators. As
I
big
think that's the new
as owls.
demographic Rock's trying to
I
hit.
always
Yeah.
thought folks were exaggerating. Hazel had to cross a flooded land to
Hey,
reach
cow.
a bend in the river.
Oh, it's
When
dead.
it passed, and an old friend rose up.
I don't know that. It could be sleeping.
But the
You're right.
terrorizing legend
Just a
of
hand nap on the
Uncle
beach.
Tom still cast a chilling shadow.
As we all know, cows can famously hold their breath long enough to take naps underwater.
That's their thing, right?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
they're
it's
so
definitely
good
their
at.
thing.
Up a mess
That's
round
that's what happens when you cow tip them.
the storm showed unfold.
I think that's definitely real, and we didn't look this up before.
Cows have like 6 lungs or something.
You know, 6 lungs, 4 stomachs, 27 hearts.
Actually, they have one stomach that's just divided 4 ways.
Ban him, Robbie?
Banning E, the weirdo kid. Mhm.
I have to let you all
Yeah, Sam was saying it took her
Oh, you
23
figured it
hours or
out
something to beat that game, but she says she's also bad at playing that game.
Yeah, it also took her like
That's not
170
what she
hours to beat
said,
Horizon
Robbie.
2.
Oh,
That's literally not what she said.
Said took me like 23 hours or something, but it also takes me longer to play games.
Yeah. There's a notable word you used that was not in that statement.
What, that she's bad at it?
Yeah.
I think that's implied.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's
now
not.
she's saying. Okay, I apologize, Sam.
Straightest way to your mama is through
Robbie's just ignoring authorial intent.
Well, no, that's why it takes me longer to beat games, because I'm bad at games.
Try not to get A.
I don't listen to anything that fish just said.
Either.
Deal with that giant hater.
You're right. I
honestly
did
just-
assume.
I just like I'm looking at the chat message Robbie reads and I'm like, that's not what she said.
Okay.
Robbie is a Samist.
Now, them's fighting words, Sam.
It's just Robbie really can't read sometimes. He
No, I
reads.
just read what I want to read.
Yeah, he reads what he wants
does.
to read.
Oh, it is rude, Sam. That's correct. That's why I immediately called him out. I was like, what the? I was like, whoa.
Is that from our house?
Nah,
This game's
unrelated.
chapters got to get longer, or else this game's gonna be a lot shorter than it said.
Pluton.
I mean, it could have like
Thought I'd be so
47
glad to
chapters.
see
It has 13. I
you.
looked
You're
these
the
things
only
up.
thing I have left of my mom.
Oh.
That was like 2 seconds long. What?
Yeah.
I think it's right of how long these chapters are, because chapter 3 was the decent length. Yay!
I
It
don't
could just start
believe
getting
it.
really long
And
chapters
this
now.
ain't
Who
even the
knows?
weirdest thing I seen
Yeah.
today.
Yay!
I guess you didn't like being lost and alone either, did you?
I mean, I just got my sidekick, so.
Maybe you could help
Kick him
me.
into the
You
ocean.
can scooch in as small space as
Ooh.
I can.
Oh, do I get to play as him? New mechanic. A quarter
He
way
can
through the
fly.
game, and we're still getting new mechanics.
That's the sign of it.
His name's Crouton. Hold RB to aim Crouton. Then press RT to throw. I can throw him at enemies. I can cast Crouton. Oh, he becomes a little dude. Oh, cool. That's fun.
Good game is when they introduce new mechanics.
Look at me. I'm a Crouton.
It says, is that a minion in your pocket? Or
He's just happy to see.
oh no, he's so sad.
And Dry instantly kills him.
What if you just don't get it back? You just still have.
Now he just lost
He's
for the
just
rest
a
of the game.
usable resource. Running in their footsteps.
I don't
You
think
just
your
have to get-
mom's okay.
No, she's
I don't.
great. This is
I
cool.
did say you could get in nooks and
Too
crannies
big.
or whatever now.
Hey, but I bet you
No.
can squeeze in there for me.
I gotta like break something first.
I think there was just you didn't find the way in.
Whee! Okay, not there. Not there. It's gotta be right there. Not there. Not there.
Can you climb up?
Not really.
Is there a button press you're overlooking?
He doesn't really do that.
What if you throw him on it?
Oh yeah.
Why would they make him make that noise when you do that?
Why not?
That didn't work.
Nope.
No, 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 no. Oh, it doesn't go on there.
No, that's an invisible bear. All right, there's just something you're missing.
Yeah.
What all his buttons do?
Jump. Dash.
Is that it?
That's it. He can jump and dash.
Jump, dash, crouton.
Here, wait. Keep going to the right. Is that the entrance on your right? No.
fuck?
There's like no crouch button for him or anything?
No.
Hmm.
I'm missing something.
No, please wait! Ah!
Is that a thing? Do I gotta like? That's a thing. There's so many different.
You throw them in there?
Yeah. Into a little tunnel with light in it, maybe?
Oh.
Are we just completely misunderstanding what it wants us to do?
Maybe.
Yep. Sure are. Hey, this is just like Ratchet and Clank.
You're a little nicer to Clank.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just a bastard in the first
He
one,
did-
if I remember right.
Weird little guy, but useful.
Okay. Yeah, just totally misunderstanding the whole thing.
I feel like they made it look like he could do it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And some banger music just starts up.
You have an upgrade available.
Yeah, I do. My turn. Be careful with pieces of yourself. Dispose of things like clipped hair. It's funny that I haven't done a southern accent in this whole thing so far.
Yeah, the one accent you always do.
Be careful with pieces of yourself. Dispose of things like clipped hair and nails with knowledge that they can be used for both good and evil. Given the burr where someone's hair can be used for a love spell or even to cause chaos in their life. Body holds power, even when separated.
Burrowers.
Yes, burrowers.
Look at all this. Look at all those pigeons. Missed so many. Holy shit.
Look at all those chickens.
That's what it is, chickens. Look at all those chickens. Adorable.
Probably like 27 years old now.
Hey, go.
Are you trying to ride the goat?
Yeah.
Get off me.
Oh, yeah, you are a goat.
Listen, they pay me
fair-
good money for that likeness.
0 out of 10, can't ride the goat. Cow.
There's a lot of trapped cows in this game.
No, can't get to the cow.
Maybe we're not trying hard enough.
Or can I?
Yeah, sure, this will go well.
It went well. Oh.
All right, now what? That cow's not even real.
It's not even real. I don't think they expected me to. Oh wow! Look at the.
No, I don't think you're. Yeah, you were not supposed to get to this cow, right?
I mean, it could be
I'm
worse. It could be
surprised-
like goat people.
I'm surprised there even was collision on the island.
Yeah, me too. Actually. Neat. Hey, yeah. It bopped. Ooh, house.
Another foreclosed house.
Look at all those chickens, but actually chickens.
Would they even get anything for foreclosing a house like in this area?
No, I couldn't imagine.
Like what?
They
like
get
what's
the
the point?
satisfaction. They get the satisfaction of making a poor person's life worse.
That's true. They do like doing that.
That is my
Yeah.
favorite thing.
That is exactly what the newest bill does, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, fire.
Like this house, fine, you can foreclose this one. They probably shouldn't be in that one.
Yeah. I like crouton. Oh, they actually don't want to use them. Got it. Whee! I'm a little crouton, short and stout. Okay.
It looks like you're supposed to go in there, but you can't yet.
Right. I bet I can just jump over. I bet I don't need to be.
I mean, I think the idea is that you use crouton to explode the mushrooms that are right there.
That hurricane really made a mess of things.
But it seems like you don't have to at the same time.
No. I bet I gotta do this, and then I gotta throw crouton.
What are you so excited about? You want to go in there?
Let's go into a D&D tournament. I cast crouton. D&D tournament? What the fuck?
I mean,
it's not a thing.
What is a
The fuck does
D&D
that even
tournament?
mean?
Which people can make the coolest story? Like, what the fuck?
Who can make the character that would piss off a DM the most?
Isn't that basically all what Dropout is?
Kind of, but no.
Can I throw a crouton in there? Doesn't seem like it.
Nope. Just slammed him against the wall.
Nice.
Oh. I like crouton.
We can tell.
Oh shit. I got like 1 million upgrade points. I should use those. God damn it. Same mushroom.
So apparently they regen.
Yeah, real fast too. Alright. That's still not unlocked.
So I guess weed powers.
Sets
Ooh,
off a
crouton
strand
powers.
blast. Yeah. Oh. I'll upgrade crouton. And I guess I'll upgrade my pool.
Gotta start filling up this here bottle.
Agreed. I guess it's just whatever way I want to get there, it looks like. I haven't seen another health upgrade thing in a little while.
You ain't slick. I see you.
Yeah.
A little hard to miss.
All right, Dryas, this is what you train for with the cow.
We did it, crouton.
Hooray!
All right. There's nothing that way then, huh? Okay. I would love to have one of those old Coke machines and just like fill it up and have it in my garage.
The fine old Coke machine, like it spits out syrup.
No, like the Coke.
No, he's in like
bottles,
like the old
glass
50
bottles.
styles. Like the ones
Do
you put
those
a
not-
nickel in, and it gives you a glass bottle of Coke that's refrigerated.
You can just buy glass bottles of Cokes in a fridge.
Right, but I want the thing that dispenses them and then it has a bottle opener on it and I feel cool.
I don't even know where you can find one of those.
Me either.
Probably eBay.
Today's special peach cobbler. I love peach cobbler. How do I get up there?
Just throw a crouton up there. I'm sure it'll turn out good. Actually, there does seem to be.
It does seem to be a crouton path.
Yeah, I was gonna say it did look like you could.
Maybe not.
Nope, invisible wall.
Yeah.
My day be going so fine, then bam, invisible wall.
Get him, crouton.
Fucking splats his ass.
Oh, can't. Man. Really just invisible walling. Okay, nothing that way. Gotta go into a fight.
Of course.
I'm gonna get that health immediately. Come closer. Okay, well that's not gonna do me any good, is it? Got
That'll do
no
you good.
health, barely hurt the guy. Useless ability. That's just a bonus
Yeah,
thing if it
I-
happens to work.
I think they didn't think that one through very well. Who knows? Maybe eventually.
Or
like,
there's a developer that's
sucks
screaming
in
at the
things.
screen that we're not doing it right.
I can't like. I feel like Jiraiya has basically done everything he can to get that to work.
Fair. It wouldn't be the first time we've had a developer be like, "Hey, you're not doing it right."
I mean, yeah, you could.
That is fair.
You can only have one person webbed at a time, right?
No, you can have a bunch, but they disappear after a little while.
Yeah, I think that's like get them close and then web them up, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! You can buy this bad tank?
Okay. You knocked him out of it.
I thought he died.
I think it was probably just a timer thing. No, I think either you knocked him out or just it happened to stop doing it after you hit it.
Again, don't need to do that, but it feels good, I guess. Bam. Live music tonight. Jolene. I know that song.
Two-toed Tom wasn't always a
Jolene,
giant alligator.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
He started out as a pet of old farmer
Muted.
Swoops, who'd starve his own kin so they'd behave. Tom's trouble began when Jolene Swope started ironing. Old farmer Swope knew it was a matter of time before she'd run away.
That was Preacher Jolene from way back.
All right, forks. Auntie Bill's. That's a good name for a restaurant.
Ain't that fucking sketch show you like?
Jolene's church is right over there.
You know, I commented on one of their things on Threads, and they hearted it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think I'm famous now.
They know who you are. It's in the zeitgeist now.
One of
Also, I did
3
Google it.
American fans, I think.
So looking at it like those old 1950s Coca-Cola vending machines, if you want it restored, it's like anywhere between $5,000 to $16,000 for one of them.
Oh.
What if you don't want it restored?
They have one that's not, that's unrestored. They have to basically like rebuild it and repaint it and everything yourself for like $400.
I want it to work, and I'm bad at making things work.
Robbie would figure it out.
Oh, Robbie, you
Yeah,
know
I
how things
figured it out.
work.
Yeah.
$400
And
might
if
be
it-
worth
if
it to
he
make Robbie
doesn't-
do stuff.
Who knows how much we'd actually have to pay to actually get it up and running again? But
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
bet the
no.
parts would be insane.
yeah.
I remember, like, I watch people who like do like DDR repairs, and they're like, yeah, you can find one probably for like a couple hundred broken, and then spend $5,000 fixing it. Still
mean,
cheaper than buying a new one.
Yeah. The biggest thing is like considering how old those machines are, how many of the stuff would you have to just like have either custom made or custom make it yourself in order to get it working?
Right, like you have to
It is
find like
easy-
an independent machine shop to make some of that for you, I would bet.
Right. Which
It'd
that being
be easier
said,
to
I
do
work
that
in a
now,
machine
but-
shop. I doubt the shop that I work for would just let me use their machinery to like make things like that.
I'll pay him a
They
dollar.
should let you use. They should let you use whatever the hell you want for how much you do.
Yeah.
Here,
I mean, maybe on my own time, but even then, I still doubt it.
how did you get here?
Bo,
Is this just happening in the real world?
that flat bottom boat of
I guess.
Hazel, where's your mama?
Not with you, Jolene?
Not since yesterday. Folks didn't want her to leave. Some don't trust no one but her. Wait, Lacey never got home?
Oh, baby.
She was late. And then the storm, and then our house in the river, and I wasn't fast enough to catch the trailer.
Baby, breathe. You can't blame yourself for that. Ain't nobody outrunning flood waters.
I thought maybe you got to her before I could.
I'm so sorry, honey. Something big as a trailer would catch at the river bend down yonder. Lacey had friends who could have helped her. Some you might not know about.
Who?
Not my place to tell you if your mama didn't.
Then I'm just gonna have to keep on looking on my own.
Why don't you stay till we get news? You can't just stroll out, not with two-toed Tom on the loose.
Bet you I
You know
can.
something about Tom, don't you?
Tom used to be my dad.
Why did the fucking
Well,
Got
no
real
one
dramatic.
thinks they're serving Satan, but
why
somehow he
did
keeps his
the
business
sun
going.
go out?
Folks are still straggling in.
Sun
I
dim.
gotta find
That's what
Mom.
happens when
It's
drama.
not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking. Take good care of them.
I'll pray for you then. Stubborn, just like her mama.
Alright, have to make my way across this village if I want to keep filling my bottle.
Doggy. Oh,
Can't pet the dog.
can't pet the dog.
How about the pigs?
Can't pet goat. Can't pet pig. Can't pet cow.
You can't.
I was about to say, are those cows higher
anymore.
res?
No, but you don't
No.
see it really close.
Unless you do that.
Yeah. No, they don't let you pet animals anymore in games because of woke.
Ooh. Because the woke agenda.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
They
let
just
me-
whisper your name? What?
Yeah, every time I use the guide thing, it goes Hazel.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
And
I got it.
already banned. Okay.
Oh, hey,
It's like a fucking. What's that game you and Sam like, Robbie?
There's a lot of those.
With the one that you had Jiraiya play, and it got a sequel not too long ago.
Oh,
Hellblade?
Yeah, it's like that game.
It was just like that game. Rob, your
No,
turn.
but sure. Oh. I know this ain't exactly biblical, but don't forget to put on a nail in your garden to keep out those damn borrowers. I forget to put mine in last spring, and they took all my tomatoes. Left a happy little trail right to the hidey hole, knowing that I can't squeeze my big back in there. Cussed things.
Hidey hole just shouldn't be used in a
Always wondered
everyday
why Miss
sentence.
Pearl insisted on using real iron nails in her garden beds.
Oh, God damn it! I'm just not paying attention to mushrooms.
If only they like had a prompt or something on them.
If only. E, your turn. Look at all these letters we're finding.
Hey, how you sleeping? I overheard like 6 people say they ain't slept well since Tuesday. That's almost a week. Everyone is having the same dream. Some kind of sorry. My brain was racking. It's like, can I make the joke? Can I make the joke? I was like, it doesn't really. I'm wrong, but I don't get nowhere. And it's just empty. I wake up feeling cold out and hollow. Able.
That's weird.
You can like hear the cogs turning in
Yeah.
my brain.
Yeah.
Hear the cogs turning when it's just like Tuesday, but it's only Wednesday.
It's like Tuesday 2. Is that?
Is that enough days? I don't know. I don't think I can make this one work. And a combat. Take over that guy. Oh, you sure can. Oh yeah. Oh. Give me your health.
I'm like listening to this song and I'm like, it doesn't feel right without like someone preaching.
Because the organ.
Yeah. Like, and Jesus came down from above to absolve you of all your sins.
Can I get an amen?
Hey, man!
Can I get a donation?
$500.
There you go. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus.
And if you pray, you know he's listening.
But only if you donate.
But only if you pay the tithe.
For $99.95, we could give you a free ticket to heaven. Without it, who knows?
And a bucket of mac and cheese.
Extra
We got
Crisco.
cornbread and chili in the kitchen. Anyone want some? Not right now, though. I'm preaching. You got to stay for that.
Yeah. You got to limit yourself to a 16th of a square of cornbread. Oh,
It's just
Dry found a glitch.
ridiculous amount. It's not enough cornbread.
It's for a bowl. What do you want from me?
More cornbread
How
is
is
what I
you-
want from you. I
No,
want more
I don't want
cornbread from you.
fucking, I'm not eating fucking mush. You know what that is? A weird texture.
It's a great
You know
texture.
what no.
Corn mush. That's what I say every day.
I
Hey, here's the
hate
thing.
mush.
Dry wants more corn mush. And E wants more chili.
I just don't want weird textures, man. I can't make this more apparent.
I don't know how else to explain this to you.
I think what it is what E considers to be a weird texture and what Dry considers to be a weird texture are two different things.
I think Jiraiya doesn't particularly mind textures like I do. It's what it is.
That's also possible.
I'm less texture focused. There are textures that I just think are weird. Like anything in Jello, I get weirded out by. So it's
Yeah.
got to be real good if I'm eating something that has something inside of Jello.
like I just mean, like whenever we both talk about food, one of the first things I bring up is texture, and I don't think Jiraiya like ever really brings up texture.
No, I usually bring up the flavor.
Yeah.
I think it gives you 5 for doing that. Just like what's the point?
Yeah, it's such like a weird thing. It's almost like a collectible that's not really a collectible. It's very weird.
Yeah, the food's got it. You can't buy a way into heaven, but if you don't donate your money to the church, you're not getting in.
Kind of the way
that's-
they put it there.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I mean, that caused like the splitting of all the religions, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's the Lutherians, what, like 40 reasons or whatever that he posted on the door? I don't remember.
13 Reasons Why of it or something. I don't know. So I think it was.
Yeah,
So I think
I
that
almost
was
said that.
about right.
Yeah. He says, I thought you said he's not eating bush. I zoned out like a much weirder conversation. I mean, I'm not eating bush.
Yeah,
That's
still,
correct.
Still correct. Oh shit.
I don't see anything wrong with eating bush. It's just gross, but all of that's gross anyways.
I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just disgusting and you're bad. So I don't know.
You're not bad, it's just gross. That's, people can do gross things. People pick their nose.
It's true. I don't think that those are comparable things, but you're right.
I do. I want to see someone do in front of me either way.
You've heard it here first, folks. Keep your fingers out of every hole. That's E's story. That's his message.
Stop eating. You're not eating if you put your fingers in there. Well, maybe, I don't know.
Silverware is for.
Maybe.
Yeah, heathens.
Don't do that either. You gotta burst something.
That can give me tons of help. That'd be nice. No.
Nope, same amount.
Yep.
Yeah, also to be weird, Dry tends to save the weirder conversations whenever E has to go use the bathroom.
It's just funnier.
I think that
Yeah.
knot's part of a pattern.
It also, like, all would be, I'd be like, I mean, yeah, it's gross, so well.
Yeah.
Dry's funnily enough more squeamish about that stuff than I am, I would say.
Yeah, he's just like, yep, that's what that is. It's all gross, so it's all the same amount of gross.
Yeah. As gross as picking your nose.
Come round and fish and come home. He starved poor Tom, so that when Swoopes rang the dinner bell, Tom went crazy with hunger.
I don't think that you can control a gator like that.
He was scared, all right, but she was done being scared of what her daddy was gonna do to her.
I think that's
That
actually
little alligator can't be
a
the
bad
same one that's
idea.
chasing me.
I think that's exactly how a gator would kill you, is if you have a chain on it that you're holding.
I think you'll be very surprised how this is gonna end.
There's totally no way that he was eventually eaten by that gator.
Yeah.
Absolutely zero chance that's how the story ends.
I bet it'll be a happy ending.
Bottle's only
Yeah.
half full.
I feel like gator would be one of the worst animals to die from.
Yes. Because they
Thinking
just
about it, like, because it would just like keep chomping you, not like trying to kill you.
no. So you want to know what the fucked up thing
Oh.
about how alligators kill? They
Do
specifically
they specifically try not to?
Yes, they do not drown you at all, or they do not munch you apart, or tear you apart. They like to drown you, and then they shove you to the bottom of the lake so you become soft and mushy because they like to eat the mush. It's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, I found out recently how Komodo dragons hunt, and they're pretty brutal.
I would bet.
No, they don't spit. Their saliva is venomous, though. And
Okay,
it's not
that's what
like
I was
a
thinking.
quick venomous. It's like a venom that keeps your blood from coagulating. So, like, they have a tendency to, like, go up to, like, oxen and, like, bigger animals, and they'll bite them on the leg, and then they'll chase them down for a week while they bleed out.
Oh shit, that's fucked.
Yeah.
it's
Wait,
like-
that's basically wait.
That's like the
I
opposite
thought
of a
humans
snake.
were. Yeah.
No,
Isn't
snakes
it
are
like-
actually the opposite. Snake's venom will actually like make your blood super thick, and it'll make it to where your heart can't pump the blood anymore,
That's what I
and
just
then
said.
you just basically die of a heart attack.
Yeah, Jirai literally just said it's the opposite. Robbie,
thought
you need to listen to us, man.
It's hard whenever you're both talking at the same time.
Or you
Like,
just-
you could ask for clarification.
This is the 5th Sunday in
Could
a
you
row
clarify that?
those McAllister kids come to church, all on their lonesome. Clothes dirty, hair uncombed, ribs showing. The oldest one has bruises, and when I ask what happened, she gets a hard set in her jaw. About time I reached out to the special branch of social services.
You can
See, the problem is though, is you get Kevin McAllister involved in it, then he just always finds a way to set traps for the social services, though.
Just tying up.
Well, he only does that if he's like. Sorry, I'm just like talk about it like an animal. Like they only do that when they feel like pressured in unsafe environments.
And here we see the McAllister in its natural habitat, tying up cans of paint.
Yeah, that's just interesting. To, like hear that about the Komodo dragon though, because like I feel like outlasting prey was like always said like humans are the only ones who do that. They're just that smart. It's like nope, Komodos do that too apparently.
Yeah.
They'll just
Yep. They'll keep you from coagulating, let you bleed out, and then as you're like dying from blood loss on the ground, they'll start eating you while you're still alive. Apparently.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Your turn.
He certainly wasn't a good man, but I've long since forgiven him. Far more quickly than I've been to forgive myself. I know I did wrong, but in all honesty, I don't know that I care. I'm more done by share of good on this side of it all. Hope that counts for something.
Me too.
I guess we all got regrets of some kind.
You should take those guns.
Guns.
Yeah, look left.
Oh shit.
Oh, just one.
I should get. Yeah, that gun seems like it'd be way better than these pickaxes.
Yeah, but the pickaxes are magical.
The gun could be magical.
Yeah, I've played so many
Guns
games.
have
with
a really, really powerful spell.
It's called Kaboomakiss.
I do always like when it's like a more modern fantasy where like magic users get so complacent that non-magic users end up actually suppressing them and stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, a gun would just be better than a wand at killing most likely because you could just shoot a gun.
Yeah.
That's kind of how Dark Tower works, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, but then there's the rest of Dark Tower.
Then there's the rest of Dark Tower, yeah. But their whole thing is just like their magic ability is like I'm real good at shooting a gun.
Nice.
I need to finish Dark Tower.
Did you?
Remember you saying it got really weird around book 3 or book 4?
I forget which one it was. wasn't weird. It's
One where he
just that
started
the entire
doing coke, right?
he was doing. Yeah, he was
was doing a
coke
lot-
around that time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say a lot of that during that time.
Yeah, there's a huge gap between books. I think it's between book 5 and 6 where he stops doing coke, and that's where he enters. Not even a self-insert character. It's literally just Stephen King. The characters have to go and save Stephen King, the author.
Just like, what fucking balls on Stephen King, honestly. Like,
What is
Not a
that?
shit sprinkler.
Oh,
Screaming this stupid-ass field.
I guess that's what it is.
Yeah. The way that she says that too, it feels like she's come across these before.
Yeah, she just knows.
classic shit sprinkler. That's what they
I mean,
fertilize with.
This is just like Psychonauts.
Yeah, I
shit
love the part in
sprinkler?
Psychonauts where there's a shit sprinkler. And Brad's just like, wow, that's a shit sprinkler.
I better
I've
go
read about
into
a
his
lot, I've
brain
never seen
and
them
get
in
all of the
person.
trauma out.
No, he would, I'm like, he would be like, man, talk about a dirty mind.
Yeah, that would be a Psychonauts joke.
Yeah, that would actually be perfect. Yeah, that's good.
Man, I don't like want to replay games often, but I'm like, man, I should replay Psychonauts 2.
I should play Psychonauts too.
You should. It's
Same.
such a fucking good game.
Considering how much I liked Psychonauts 1, I probably should play Psychonauts 2.
It's literally like, what if Psychonauts 1 wasn't trapped in a shitty third person platformer?
See, that does sound interesting.
Like, what if Psychonauts 2 was like had good controls instead of like controls that work somewhat?
Another way to go.
No, I think you just got to go up that now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Dun 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 dun.
I will say
dun, dun,
Psychonauts
dun.
2 does not have the milkman though.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite joke, but it was a good joke.
I think it's one of the coolest levels for sure.
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool level. That was the last level I played in that game.
Looks like more
I never beat.
Any
I
reason
never beat the
why?
first one. Actually, yes. That was when I was playing it on Game Tap back in the day.
Oh, did it?
It
Did
erased
it,
my
like, not
data.
save?
Yep.
Happened to you a lot.
Yep. Yep, sure did. He not great. Game Tap didn't
That's
work very
okay.
well.
You only missed like what, the meat circus?
I hear
Everyone's
terrible
least
things
favorite
about the
part
Meat
is, like,
Circus.
I remember it being slightly annoying. I think a lot of it's overblown, honestly. And then I watched reviewers like, yeah, I don't know at all why people think this part's hard. It's actually really easy. And he like showed how it's really easy.
Oh, is that a help thing?
I think a lot of people were just kid they played it ultimately.
I was fairly young when I played it. I never played the Meat Circus part though, so I don't know.
I was
Yeah,
already
when I
full grown
played it
adult
too,
when
I-
I played it.
Was it
You have
hard?
trouble with the meat circus part?
Looks
No.
like y'all weathered the storm pretty well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, I didn't have too much trouble with that game in general.
No, it's not
But
that different. The controls really are the worst part.
yeah,
of
especially
Psychonauts.
since I played it on PC and it was a PS2
Oh,
port
yeah.
of a PC game. Or not, a PC port of a PS2 game. F.
PS2 port of a PC game. That sounds awful.
To be fair, those exist.
Yeah, but like I'm just imagining like a new PC game getting a PS2 port and them trying their hardest to make it work. Damn, you just let that guy die.
I think he was gonna die anyways.
Hey, no!
That pig's dead.
asshole! That was a cute pig. Oh, shit.
So she'd be more okay with it if it was an ugly pig.
Peace.
Yep. Which fair.
I think that's how people
need a shower
treat
so
pigs in
bad.
general. Yeah,
I think that's
Yeah, that's
society.
fair.
Covered in doo-doo water.
they're cool with eating them even just because they're like, ah, it's cute, or it's not cute. I mean, ah, it's cute. Let's eat it.
Sometimes I don't know.
I mean, because like pigs are basically as smart as dogs, if I remember right.
Yeah, they are.
About, yeah.
And people like do have issues with eating dogs from perceived like smartness.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it? Not that they have a problem with eating, just like the fact that they don't have a problem eating pigs. It's funny.
Yeah. Like
there is that whole
I think
stigma
it's a
that-
fine thing, but like it's just kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that Futurama joke, wherever they were talking about how like intelligent animals shouldn't be eaten, and the episode ends with them eating a dolphin, and they're like you can't eat a dolphin. That's an intelligent animal. Not this one. He spent all of his money on scratch tickets. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I need to watch Futurama.
You need to watch Futurama.
So
you would
good.
love it.
So good.
Yeah, but I'm watching shorter adult cartoons right now, so.
I mean, fair, I guess.
I am for once in my life watching like a new show.
Wow.
So, I know.
Oh, there's that. Actually, one of those things like it kind of works because it's the way that they're structured. But I was gonna say, like, for how many episodes I think E would like of Love, Death, and Robots, he'd probably hate at least 2 or 3 of them.
Maybe. Shit.
But that's also
I
just
mean,
Love, Death, and Robots, because like they're all like each episode is its own story.
I was gonna say, yeah, if I don't like something, I'll just skip it. Much to
Yeah.
Jiraiya's dismay.
I don't know which option I'm at.
Retry
You're on
combat?
retry. There's a left. On the
Outside?
left, there's a thing.
Oh, okay.
Combat. Hey, it's gonna do that every time.
Sure is.
Yeah, I just remember the first time I told Jiraiya, I just skip an episode if I don't like it, and he was like horrified by that.
I don't understand it. If it's a bad episode, it's a bad episode. But at least you know what it was.
Nah, if I don't like it, I don't like it, and I'm not wasting my life. You're the one who always talks about how you feel like certain shows are a waste of your life.
Yeah, well, that's the show's fault, not mine.
I don't know. The one thing I would say about Love, Death, and Robots is it's kind of weird about the length of the episode, so it's going to be weird to see like which ones you would and wouldn't skip. Some of them might be too late to skip by the time you realize you want to skip it.
No such thing for E.
No, I'll literally just. But like I watched Inside Job. There was an episode I got like 8 minutes in. And I'm like I don't feel like watching this one, and I just skipped it to the next one.
Some episodes of Love, Death, and the Robot are only 6 minutes long.
See, maybe I'll be 2 minutes in. I'll be like, nah.
I mean, that's possible.
Never underestimate E, Robbie.
That is true. Well, the reason I say that too is because there is one episode where they just had like, it's like a 16-minute long episode, and like 5 minutes of that episode takes place in a sex club.
Oh, E's favorite thing.
Yeah.
I mean, depends if they do with it, I guess. If they're having sex, then yeah, I might skip it, but
Yeah, I think that's what they do in those.
depends.
Like, it doesn't show sex. It shows a lot of nudity during that scene, though, with like a very sexualized dance while 2 girls rub up on a guy.
Is that all that they're doing? Is that just the point of that part? They're just
No.
like, here's the sex club.
Kind of, yeah. Because like what it is that episode in particular is a big time loop. A girl ends up seeing a guy killing someone, and then like the guy like looks through the window and realizes that she witnessed him murdering someone, and she starts running for her life, and he chases after her, and she ends up running to her place of work, which ends up being the sex club, and she ends up doing like basically a striptease dance while 2 other girls are like rubbing up on him in that sex club, and then by the time he gets away by those 2 girls, she goes back to running away from him when she's doing it mostly naked.
Conveyor belt's dead.
And then it goes to like the end of the episode where they find there's a confrontation between the 2 of them, and in a sense of self-defense, she ends up killing him. And when she looks through the window, she sees him looking at him across the street, and so it's a time loop of like he kills her, and then she ends up seeing the death, and then runs away, and he chases after her, and like so on and so forth.
I don't think E needs to watch the episode now.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
he
forget.
wouldn't like that episode anyways. So
I like time loops. It doesn't sound like it's much of a time loop. It's just one loop, but
yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
uh-oh.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be bad.
But no, there's definitely better episodes.
I'm sure. I remember like when that was new, I was interested, and then it just like I just didn't watch it, and now I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was
I
one that
think it's
everyone
pretty good.
kept telling me I need to watch too. Actually,
It's pretty
Old
good.
folks' farm.
Like, I feel like if you like Twilight Zone and Black Mirror, you'll probably like Love, Death, and Robots.
I have only seen one episode of Black Mirror, and I wasn't very interested in it.
He did not like this one, though.
I mean,
What about
that was like
Twilight
the
Zone?
first episode. I like Twilight Zone. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, not what I wanted to do.
Although I think I've only seen like 3 or 4 episodes of Twilight Zone, honestly. Like to completion. I've seen like bits and pieces of a lot of them.
And that's fair. Like, a lot of episodes of the Twilight Zone are just basically ideas. They're just like, hey, wouldn't this be cool if we made this?
Didn't Jordan Peele get a Twilight Zone?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the newest iteration, because there was a renewal of the Twilight Zone in the early 2000s that lasted, I think, 1 or 2 seasons, and then the newest one, which I think only lasted another season with Jordan Peele.
It was 2 seasons.
I was gonna ask if that was still
Oh, it's 2?
going.
Okay.
Yeah, he got 2 seasons with it. He was the producer, and he did the opening monologue and ending thing.
Did he write any of it?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
he-
it wasn't actually his.
He was just a producer. He's the reason it got made because he gave them the money. But
That's fair.
aside from that, not really. Oops.
You keep hitting the wrong button.
I keep hitting the wrong buttons a lot. Yeah. Eviction fire sale. That greedy wench Bunny Flood is evicting me and my family right off this land, even though it's been in family for 3 generations. Come look through our wares. Everything $5. We got less than a week.
Indeed.
Just feel like that wasn't a very note. Okay. Really had to go to my way for that note.
Kind of like I had to go back just to be like, all right, to look at that cooking pot and be like, huh, I wonder how long it's been since someone's been here.
People really hated the new Twilight Zone. I didn't watch season 2, but there's a couple episodes in season 1 that I actually really liked. People always thought that it was overwritten and cheesy, which is like,
Isn't that Twilight Zone?
I was like, welcome to the
Kind of,
Twilight Zone.
I got too used to Black Mirror, which is also overwritten and cheesy, but
But
in a
about
different
technology.
way.
Yeah.
But it's about technology, yeah.
I'm in house. E.
Okay. Honor thy father and mother so that thy days will be long. Joe's out singing those songs, using that voice of hers for things other than praising the Lord.
How
With
dare
her
she?
mother gone, she should be home, cooking and cleaning, helping me around the property. I'm the head of this household. She's just embarrassing me.
Don't be an asshole about your kids' hopes and dreams. Jeez.
I agree with that.
Oh, that's super fucked up.
Scratching the,
The
kid
picture?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alligator did that probably.
It's a silly idea.
The real alligator were the pets we made along the way, apparently.
You know, they like the alligator.
They do.
And they don't like their son
Or daughter?
or daughter. Yeah, the
It's
kid,
not,
whatever.
It's Jolene. It's Jolene.
Your turn, Robbie. Get the longest note.
Hooray! Anime saw him standing there under the willow tree, glistening with sweat and hair tousled by the gentle summer breeze. His dust-covered skin washed away in the warm colors of the dying day. He grinned at her, taking a well-loved handkerchief out of his back pocket to swipe at salty runnels above his eyes. Ain't you just the prettiest thing God done or had his hand in creating? Her feet moved as if on their own, bare feet flying across the cool grass, crashing to the broad chest and strong arms. You came back, she choked out, eyes hot with tears. He kissed her forehead gently. I said I would, didn't I? And I ain't never lied.
Oh my. Someone broke that in a tizzy. Go ahead, girl.
Found all but 2 notes so far.
We're getting better at note finding.
Or the other notes were very well hidden. I don't really know. This way? Yeah.
Who's to say?
Who? After this battle, we'll call it for the night. It's pretty late.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know how dries are enjoying this game? It's because this is the longest stream we've had in a little bit.
I just kind of get caught up in trying to find like a natural stopping point, and we went past the other one already, so I just kept going.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna hit the next chapter.
No, I'm not. That's why I was like, we'll call it at this end of this battle.
Watch for next stream. It's gonna be immediately like two
Right,
things
chapter.
away.
Yeah. He's on chapter 5 now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the longest chapter.
So far.
So far.
Okay, that missed entirely.
Damn, I'm getting Kingdom Hearts vibes from this fight.
Oh, come on.
I mean, not me. I'm getting Ultima Online vibes from this fight.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I found the questions document.
Oh, yeah?
It's in a weird spot, but I found it. Which, for context, Robbie, one of the gimmicks of the Kingdom Hearts stream is I just have a text document that I just fill with questions that I have.
Oh.
Since people always talk about how Kingdom Hearts is a confusing game.
And it is.
Or series, I should say.
Yeah.
I will stand by that. It is, in fact, confusing.
Nah, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna have no questions by the end of 3.
By the end of 3 years, like, I can just delete the text doc, actually.
Yeah. Like, let me look at
Every
the questions.
question I had, it's
None more.
answered.
Oh, there's one more. What's Mickey's last name? Ah, shit, they didn't answer that one, huh? All right.
Some say
think it's
he
House.
bit his own toes off for something to eat.
I mean, I figured it was Willie.
Imagine when Jolene rang.
Mickey Willie?
Mickey Willie. Little Steamboat Willie?
Yep, there he gets eaten.
Oh, yeah.
You did it.
He deserved it, Hazel.
He
Come
did.
on.
But I think it's because she's a pastor.
Crocodile eating its own tail.
The crocodile was, yeah.
The crocodile's fast.
You know, the famous Ouroboros crocodile. Or alligator.
One more should do it.
Anything get Ouroboros if it tries hard enough.
Fair?
All right. We'll call it there.
All right.
Okay.
Upgrade. Oh, that's that. I was like, man, if there's a whole other thing I wasn't doing, that would be hilarious.
I mean, you definitely have enough for that last upgrade.
I do. We'll wait till next time.
That's
Well,
fair.
I don't know.
Because Ryan
people
really
don't
does
look
not
out
want that
for.
upgrade.
Cool. This is fun so far. I really like the art style
Yeah.
and the music, and combat's okay, but yeah, this is pretty dope so far. All right, we have a link tree.
That we do. linktr.ee/LOIP. And the links to the Instagram, the podcast stuff, new episode on Friday, right?
Yep, new episode on Friday. We watched Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yippee.
very
That's a
fun
long one.
episode. And it is a long episode, actually. It is way longer than our normal ones.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like we had to talk about a 3-hour-long movie.
It's almost like that, Robbie.
But yeah, so check out that when it drops. Podcast stuff, where it's always been. We got Wednesday. Dry will be back with South of Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Friday is Random Fidos. Me and D play fighting games. We spin a wheel, play what it lands on for 30 minutes. Do that a couple times. And no stream this Saturday. Next
Correct.
Saturday, Dry and Robbie are doing something though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, so that's all that stuff. Archive is still archiving. if you want to watch Kingdom Hearts without any weird silences, that's how you're gonna have to watch it
Yep.
after the stream.
Fair.
Apparently, because that's whatever. So yeah, and then like I said before, Kingdom Hearts is just whenever I feel like it. It's just no consistent time, day, or anything.
Yeah. It's how it should be.
You know, that's how all our shoes should be. We should just whenever day.
Confusing structure, just like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Embrace the chouse. Yeah. So that's all that stuff. Thank you guys for being here.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk to you again very soon. I have to get to the goodbye screen. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. So